Hi, hi, hi. Hi, everyone. We're live. Please comment below. Hi, Milna. I'm glad to see you here. So, guys, ewan ko kung napaaga ba ako or yeah, I think napaaga ako, no? But anyways, so this is the first time na I'm going to simulcast ba yun? Simulcast this in 3 channels ng Article and Design. So we are actually live on 3 channels. First is yung ating article and design page. Next is yung ating group. And next is live din tayo sa ating YouTube channel. Article and design, Super Freelancers PH, if you wanna check it out. So yeah, I find it so weird talaga. To be honest, hindi ba talaga ako sanay na nagsasalita lang talaga dito in front of you guys. But yeah, I'm going to get used to it. Uh, I'm so um I'm so inspired kay Milna kasi ano, si Milna sanay na sanay ka na Milna, no? Na nagsasalita mag-isa. Yeah. So guys, we will wait for yung mga audiences natin kasi maraming nag-add na darating sila. So we will wait for probably just 2 more minutes if may mga darating pa, and then we're going to start the ano na, the live webinar. Because ito yung topic na sobrang laging tinatanong. Alam mo yun, pabalik-balik na tinatanong talaga tong topic na to ay so sasagutin natin dito. Which is, if I'm being honest, if nanonood kayo ng podcast namin, nasagot na namin to eh. 'Di ba? Pero this one is the difference nito sa lahat ng mga ginawa ko before is this one is I believe is a comprehensive guide, especially sa aspiring Filipino freelancers. Ayun. So hi kay Katrina, hi kay Rodora, hi kay Leo Ocampo. Hi, thanks for being here, guys. And hindi pa masyado Milna. Hindi ka pa masyado sanay. Oo. So, hi kay Elaine. Yeah, oo. Sanayan lang. Ayan. So guys, 2 more minutes, tapos start na tayo. I'm gonna share to you my screen. Kasi, of course, as always, whenever I do my webinars, meron akong, what do you call this? May steps ako na pinapakita sa inyo. So, let me know in the comments, okay lang ba yung ano ko, yung voice ko, yung audio? Kasi sabi dito may ano daw, something went wrong daw. Let me know guys if narinig niyo ako properly. So yeah. Hi Katrina. I'm glad you're here again. Suki natin. Suki sa ating ano, sa ating mga webinars. So yeah, 1 more minute guys, tapos start na tayo. Alrighty. So sabi ni Elaine, audio and video are good. Alright. So yes, as I've said, these are multicasted sa ating page and sa ating YouTube channel if you want to check it out. Pero I think dito sa group, mas maganda kasi mas marami atang nanonood dito sa Facebook group natin. Alright. So, ayan. Yeah, 30 more seconds tapos ano, start na tayo. So guys, etong ano na to, etong webinar na to is actually ano, um, it's very comprehensive nga. So I suggest kumuha kayo ng ano, kumuha kayo ng pen and paper if you're really serious about freelancing. So I suggest kumuha kayo ng pen and paper kasi we're gonna do some gagawa tayo ng mga actionable things. All right. So I think you guys are ready. So yung mga late, pasok lang. And kung hindi kayo maka-attend, there's gonna be a replay. So I'm going to share my screen so we can start for tonight because this is gonna be a very comprehensive ano, webinar. I think medyo mahaba siya sa lahat ng slides na nagawa ko, but I'll try to be as succinct as I can. Okay? So I'm gonna share my screen now. Mhm. Alrighty. Can you let me know, guys, if nakikita niyo yung screen ko properly? Um, all right. Can you let me know in the comments if nakikita niyo na? Yeah, I think nakikita na, no? Okay. Liliitan ko lang siya para. All right. So, cool. Okay, nakikita na daw. Sige. All right, let's do it. All right. So, ayun. So, guys, welcome sa ating live webinar. Um, all right, may naka-automatic na caption. I'm sorry for that. Okay. Welcome to our live webinar again. So say hi in the comments and share to us what you had for dinner and kinain niyo tonight. Ako, I had, I think, siomai. Ganon. So if you have questions, please write down in the comments and I'll do my best, guys, to answer them at the end of this webinar. Okay, so para hindi magulo, sasagutin ko siya at the end of this webinar. All right. And yeah. And as I've said kanina, if you are really, really serious about freelancing, I suggest na hi Kilo, thanks for being here. So if you're really serious about freelancing, I suggest to watch this webinar till the end. All right, and then grab your favorite drink and then grab some pen and paper to jot them notes. But don't worry, kasi binibigay ko naman yung slides ko after, diba, right after the webinars. So hi Jen, thanks for being here. Mm-mm. So guys, the webinar tonight is the most requested, actually second, so most requested topic natin. The first one was the how to choose a profitable skill, which we discussed 2 weeks ago. So as I've said, tingnan nyo muna yun bago kayo pumunta dito, diba? So this one is how to start freelancing, a beginner's guide for aspiring Filipino freelancers. All right. So in this webinar, guys, um, we're going to discuss these things. So first, we're going to have an intro to freelancing sa mga hindi pa masyado nakakaalam talaga anong freelancing. All right? But I think most of you, kaya kayo nandito kasi medyo may idea na kayo, diba? But we're going to teach you ano ba talaga yung freelancing. The next is a quick story about my freelancing journey. Quick story lang, don't worry. The next is, yeah, I'm going to tell you 10 actionable steps on how to start your freelancing career. And of course, I will share to you, based on my experience for over 8 years, I will share to you any number one reason why most freelancers fail, based on my experience. Okay. So, yeah. So, let's start. All right, just a quick disclaimer lang, guys. So some of the steps here will not be discussed thoroughly kasi nga na-discuss na natin before. All right? So, but I will add the links at the end of this webinar para pumunta kayo doon, ma-refer kayo doon sa webinars na yon and pag-aaralan siya. Kasi some of the steps here, like choosing a skill, was discussed thoroughly doon sa ibang webinars. So I suggest you go there. All right. So, let's start. Ano ba talaga yung freelancing? Intro to freelancing. So, sa lahat na nanonood dito, can you let me know what is freelancing for you? Ano bang ibig sabihin ng freelancing para sa inyo? Um, Freelancing? Ano bang ibig sabihin yan? Alright, kasi ako, when I'm being asked ano yung freelancing, I'm always saying, yeah, it's freedom, parang ganon. Because it's free, di ba? So, sa inyo dito, ano bang idea niyo ng freelancing? Kung hindi niyo alam. Alright. So, so what is freelancing? Freelancing is actually, this is based from the definition in Flex Jobs. Freelancing is, well, essentially, a freelance job is one where a person works for themselves. So parang siyang self-employed, di ba? Usually yung mga freelancers nagte-take lang siya ng mga contract, projects. For example, it could be, one-time project, puwede din siyang mga parang, 3 months na project, parang gano'n or depende sa'yo. Paano ka nag-aano, nagsa-strategize ng ano mo, project base mo. So, essentially, a freelancer or freelancing is hindi ka duty bound to someone, 'di ba? So, wala kang contract na, um yes, tama. Sabi ni Jen, it's being your own boss. Oo, yun talaga, 'di ba? So, hi Mel, thanks for being here. So, yeah, as I've said, going back, yung freelancing is, you're not duty bound to someone. Okay? Hindi ka obligado to someone, but there's a portion of that sa kanilang company na parang trabaho mo. All right? Ganon. So, that's essentially what freelancing is. So sabi ni John Michael, freelancing is super flexi time. Yeah, yeah, it could be. Depende sa ano mo, sa kinuha mo. Yung iba, they have a specific time naman na kailangan mo i-follow. But yeah, that is still true. Super flexi time talaga. Like for me, when I don't feel like working now, I'm not gonna work now. 'Di ba? And when I feel like there's a creative juices na, pumapasok sa utak ko na 3:00 na ng madaling araw, then gagawin ko pa rin siya. Kasi I feel like working, parang gano'n. But 'pag minsan siyempre tao lang, tinatamad tayo konti whenever you don't feel like working, siya hindi ka magtatrabaho, but you have to, ano pa rin, follow your deadlines din, alright? So essentially yun lang freelancing, okey? Oops, sorry. Then what is a freelancer? So related lang siya dun sa freelancing. So freelancer is simply a self-employed person and not necessarily committed to a particular employer long term. Diba? So yun yung sinasabi ko. Self-employed ka. Like for example, ano bang tawag sa self-employed? Parang siyang sole proprietor. Alright? So parang ikaw talaga yung may-ari. You are your own boss. Okay? So hindi ka committed. So kung may mga commitment issues ka sa mga employees in company, freelancing is for you. All right? So yeah. So that's freelancing. Then next is this a get rich quick scheme? Mhm. Kasi 'di ba marami kayong nakikita ng um mga ads ba diyan or mga story time sa mga other freelancers na ano daw, "Wow, I earned 6, 7 or beyond, 6 figures, 7 figures," ganito, ganyan, ganyan. Well, that's true actually. You can do that sa freelancing, if you're really, really serious about this. Pero yun, hindi siya get rich quick scheme, okay? Hindi siya gaganon. Kasi bakit? Freelancing is it will need hard work, okay? Hindi siya yung hindi siya yung overnight success, okay? It will need work pa rin. This will need your input talaga, both time at saka yung ano mo, yung commitment mo, okay? And of course, investment sa self mo. Kunwari kung yung pinili mong skill to offer requires some tools. So, kailangan mo for example, kailangan mo bumili ng Adobe, then bibili ka ng Adobe or mag-subscribe ka, 'di ba? So, it's also an investment. So, hindi siya get rich quick scheme, guys, ano. Um, I just want to, clear the reputation ng freelancing. Hindi siya gano'n kasi all of us here, we're doing our ano, our earn, parang gumagawa din kami ng trabaho namin, our own keep pala, ibig sabihin. So yeah, sabi ni Milna, yeah, Rome wasn't built in a day. Totoo. Totoo. Yeah, it wasn't. This is not an overnight success. So just, I want to be clear on that. Okay. Next is, who can do freelancing? Ito lagi yung tanong. Sino pong pwedeng gumawa ng freelancing? Sino po pwedeng magsimula? So anyone who made a decision to be one, to be honest. Okay? Kahit sino. It doesn't matter kung ano ka na, feeling mo, oh, I'm 50s na, hindi na ako pwede. Actually, madami ka nga pwedeng magawa eh, kasi for sure, di ba, may mga experience ka. So, anybody who made a decision to do this, okay? You can do freelancing. All right? Kahit sino, kahit yung mga hindi pa nagtrabaho, wala kang trabaho ngayon, or never ka pa nagkatrabaho, for example, bago ka lang, grumaduate ng college, or kahit hindi ka pa graduate actually. The next is, kahit wala ka pang experience talaga sa freelancing, alright? Kahit wala ka pa talagang experience, so puwede kang magsimula. And of course, eto, yung pinaka-question, may full-time job ako, pero interesado talaga ako sa freelancing. Puwede ba? Puwede ko ba yung gawin? Yes. It's a resounding yes. Pwede mo siyang gawin. Kasi ang freelancing, what I usually suggest is start mo siya dahan-dahan. Okay? Kung may full-time job ka ngayon, you have to make it as a side hustle. All right? So, that's it. Who can do freelancing, guys? Kahit sino, actually. Once you made a decision to become one. Diba? So, yeah. So, hi to Sir Roland Banyes. Hi, sir. Welcome sa group na to. Um, I think Roland is if I'm not mistaken, sir, you're a graphic artist and instructor or something like that. Yeah. So welcome to group, sir. So next is, do I need to be an expert or have an experience? Guys, if you're following our group or yung page natin, or if you're friends tayo sa Facebook, nakita niyo yung answer ko dito, diba? Do I need to be an expert or have an experience? Uh, Short answer is no. No, you just need to know something or good enough to meet the client's expectations and needs. Plus, of course, dapat willing ka din na i-develop mo yung skills mo along the way. Okay? Ganon. So, yeah, no, you don't need to be an expert. Kasi ito lagi sinasabi ng mga Pinoy, ay, hindi ako pwede maging freelancing kasi kailangan siguro expert na ako bago ako maging freelancer. Hindi. Um, like in my case, a very, very, concrete example. Like ako, exhibit A, ako, in my case, hindi ako talaga expert nung nagsimula ako sa freelancing. Um, for example, hindi ako graduate ng whatever, writing or what. I'm a BS Biology graduate, so preparatory for medicine. So, ang layo ng ano dun, no, freelancing. So, hindi ako expert nag-start. At most of the people na kilala ko, hindi din gano'n. I think Milna, 'di ba Milna, hindi ka din naman nag-start as something na expert, 'di ba Milna? So, no guys, you don't need to be an expert, all right? To start freelancing. Yeah, so sabi ni Sir Roland, I treat freelancing as a personal startup. Yes, that's true. Totoo. Because you are your own boss eh. So freelancing is like your business. Diba? You have to think like a business if you're starting a freelancing career. So thank you for that, Sir Roland. So yun. Next question is, what if I don't have a skill? Okay. So, eto na naman tayo, di ba? So, paano kung wala talaga akong skill, Margaret? Lagi yung tinatanong eh. Alam mo yung answer ko dito? Which is, sinagot ko na to dati sa, sa group natin. Um, if you don't have a skill, ganito mo siya titingnan. Find your strength. Okay? Kasi lahat tayo, as a person, as an individual, meron tayong strength. Okay? Um, it's nandun yan sa atin eh. Okay? And the only way is i-discover mo siya eh. Diba? And then, papakiramdaman mo when you feel the strongest. Ano ba yung mga things na ginagawa mo, parang feeling mo na nakaka-boost ng moral mo? Okay? For example, hindi mo alam na mahilig ka pala magsilat-silat ng mga konting phrases, mga ganun, mga quotes, gumagawa ka ng mga ganun. Alam mo yun? So, meron ka sigurong konting flair for mga writing, mga ganun. Or baka na-realize mo nung bata ka, mahilig ka pala gumawa ng mga stick drawings. So, what if you try to discover that one, go back sa mga ganun mong moments, and then think of it na, is this something that I want to learn ba? Is this something that I wanted to parang upskill myself? Diba? So guys, if sinasabi mo wala kang skill, you find your strength. Okay? And if you wanted to know more, yung deeper explanation nito, you can go to the video I created called How to Discover Your True Skills, and then How to Choose a Profitable Skill to Offer. Ito yung webinar 2 weeks ago. Just find it's a grupo. Just go to the unit section, tapos nandun sila lahat. Or don't worry, nasa end ng slides na to yung mga links, which I could give you this a PDF slide. All right? So, yeah. Sabi ni Milna, nursing graduate din ako. O, 'di ba? Like si Milna, nursing graduate siya. Pero ano siya ngayon, 'di ba? Freelancer siya, 'di ba? So si Ivy Reganon Sabilio, thanks for being here, Ivy, no? Si Ivy is pharmacy grad, same din. Oh, 'di ba? So, Ivy, anong naging skill mo ngayon, sa freelancing? Kasi si Milna alam ko she's a lead designer, eh, gano'n. Ako naman, digital marketing. So Ivy, ano ka? From pharmacy to ano ka ngayon? So guys, hindi pala ako nag-iisa. Marami pala tayo dito na sa science, kumbaga, na-graduate. So yeah, that's it guys. You can just start with your strength. Okay? And then ano, hanapin niyo saan yung parang you feel the strongest. And then of course yun yung something that you wanted, really wanted to learn then. Okay? So that's for the intro to freelancing. If may mga other questions kayo, you can leave in the comments and I'll try to accommodate that at the end of this webinar. But for now, let's continue. So yeah, sa mga hindi pa freelancers dito, I have a question for you. So why do you want to start freelancing? Okay. And or kung sa mga nag-start na ng freelancing dito, bakit niyo sinimulan? 'Di ba? Bakit niyo sinimulan yung freelancing? Ako naman, I have a personal answer here, which I'm going to discuss actually in the next few slides. So let me know in the comments, guys, bakit niyo gusto simulan ng freelancing? Or sa mga nag-start na, bakit niyo sinimulan? Yeah. So sabi ni Sir Roland, you can start with the attitude and mindset. Skills can be learned. Yep. Totoo. Totoo yan, sir. Uh, you have to fix your, ano muna, you have to solidify to have a strong mindset. Yeah. Kasi yung skills kasi na pag-aaralan nga. That's really, really true. All right. So, yeah. Sabi ni Ivy, Photoshop. All right. Cool. Uh-oh. Yeah. Di ba? From pharmacy, graduate to mga Photoshop skill sets. That's really cool. Freedom. Pare-pareho pala tayo. Gusto natin yung freedom. Yeah. Yeah, that's true. So, guys, so whatever reason you have sa freelancing, I will discuss bakit importante yun. Okay? Bakit importante na may reason tayo. Alright. Yes, ito yung pinaka gusto kong answer kay Kilo as well in time and money, of course. 'Di ba? We do business 'di ba? We need money din. Gano'n. Si Jen naman wanted to try something outside the corporate life, which is really, really which is valid, Jen. Oo. So kasi there's more to life than yung conventional jobs I mean, there's more to parang earning money then, 'di ba? Yeah. Yeah, kay Katrina is another source of income, flexi time. That's so nice. Guys, si Katrina is actually a lawyer. So, and then naghahanap din siya ng parang another outlet, creative outlet. Ganun. So, another source of income and flexible time. Yeah, that's good. That's true. So, yeah. Eto guys, as I've said, like you, the freedom din ang gusto ko actually. Gusto ko din talaga ng freedom. Bakit ako nagsimula sa freelancing? And tulad ng sabi ni Sir Roland, is yung freelancing kasi you have to treat it as your startup. So you have to think of it like your business, diba? So eto, this is just a quick story about me, and my journey. So this is just my freelancing journey, So there's a lot of things pa talaga na nangyari sa life ko. And if you know me, there are a lot of obstacles and emotional struggles na nangyari sa life ko. But I will share it to you. And this is, I think, the first time na i-share ko talaga in like more often than not, mas mahaba yung detail ng story ko about freelancing. All right. So I will bore you a little, the story ko. And why do you feel like I need to share to you my story? Because I want you to understand na um I want you to understand na whatever obstacles or maraming parang balakid para magsimula ka sa gusto mong gawin is what you need to do is to just start. Okay? Magsimula ka lang talaga. All right. So, eto na. I will bore you a little about my journey. So, if you notice, there are a lot of mga lumalabas na mga freelancers dito, no? Or yung what so-called coaches. Diba? I myself, hindi ko tinatawag yung ano ko. Hindi ko tinatawag yung self ko na na coach. Kasi, I don't know, hindi lang siguro ako sanay. Ganun. What I call myself as your collaborator. Ganun. So, I'm doing my best to actually guide you or assist you. So, ito yung story ko. I don't have that story na nakikita nyo sa other freelancers that you may know. Ano yung sinasabi ko? Wala akong story nung na kaya ako sinimulan yung freelancing kasi nandito ako from zero to hero, parang gano'n. Na naubos na yung pera ko, gano'n. I'm in full debt, ganito, ganyan. Kaya nakita ko yung freelancing. Then one time, oh my God, may aha moment. Then ito na, ito na. Parang may epiphany na. Oh, boom! Tapos ito, wow, may pera na ako. Ang laki. Ang laki ng pera ko sa freelancing. Parang gano'n. So wala akong gano'n story. Okay? And I wish may gano'n akong story. Pero siguro mas naging ano lang ako, naging maingat lang siguro ako sa pera ko noon, 'di ba? Hindi ko alam. But yeah, I don't have that story na nakikita nyo or narinig nyo sa other freelancer. But I think more than that, ang aking problema or ang aking story is what I had was a constant emotional struggle. Okay? Ano yun? To be someone who I don't want to be. Ano ibig sabihin nun? If you know my story, if nababasa niyo yung mga about, yung article on design, how I started, etc. Um, I grew up sa small town. Okay, I grew up sa small town, and then tatlo kami ng siblings. I have two older brothers, which are really, really supportive of me. Then ako yung youngest. And then when you're growing up in a small town, um, may expectations kasi sa'yo, di ba? Tapos yung parents ko, although they're fully, fully supportive talaga sa akin growing up, parang yung bata pa lang kasi ako, parang sinasabihan ako na kailangan ko maging doktor, 'di ba? So kailangan ko maging doktor kasi parang yun ang success eh, 'di ba? Yun ang success, sa atin, 'di ba? Ewan ko ngayon siguro iba na yung culture ng Pilipino ngayon, eh. Pero yun yung success, eh, either maging doktor ka, maging, ano ba, lawyer ka, maging engineer ka, maging accountant or whatsoever, 'di ba? So, I was in a constant emotional struggle na parang, oo, sige sabi ng parents ko, "Okey yun, sige dapat ganun ang gagawin ko." 'Di ba? Pero parang deep inside me, sabi ko, "Parang hindi ko masyado gusto." Parang gano'n. Parang feeling ko hindi ako para dun. Alam mo yung gano'n? Kasi parang nakikita ko yung mga interest ko is hindi doon sa healthcare, hindi dun sa medical, 'di ba? Yung interest ko nandun sa arts, okey? Nandun sa arts yung interest ko. So, that was a constant emotional struggle kasi, I put my parents in high regard talaga. So, nirerespeto ko talaga sila, gano'n. So, parang all the time, I feel like I have to please them. So, kailangan ko lang talaga sila sundin, 'di ba? Kailangan ko sila sundin. So, kaya ako, nag-aral ng BS Biology when in fact yung una ko talagang, in-applyan is ano, is, creative writing, gano'n. So, nag-shift ako sa BS Biology kasi kailangan ko nga maging doktor, 'di ba? So, 'yun. So, I was having this constant emotional struggle sa akin if I'm gonna tell my parents na, "Hey, I feel like parang feeling ko iba dapat ang gagawin ko, parang gano'n. So I was stuck between a rock and a hard place, struggling to create a career for myself. Okay? All through those years, I was struggling to create a career for myself. Then, of course, I was disappointing my folks while finding my northern star or yung why ko. And I don't know, I'm so ambitious na I wanted to make a change in the world in my own ways. 'Di ba? So parang eto nga, kaya ako ginawa tong 1 million mission sa Super Freelancers na we're trying to build 1 million Filipinos to become super freelancers. Yung super freelancers is yung highly paid ka na Filipino, creative ka, globally competitive ka, and of course, you're happy. Okay, that's our definition of super freelancers. So I'm so ambitious of making that one. So I always have that feeling na ganun yung kailangan kong gawin. I have to make a career for myself. Kasi bakit? While growing up, nakita ko yung lolo ko. My lolo was a business owner. So nakita ko yung lolo ko na tawag nito, um, nakita ko yung lolo ko na parang mas may kita naman siya sa business, eh, kaysa sa mga employed people, 'di ba? So dun nag-tick sa mind ko na, "Hey, you have to, make a career for yourself." Parang gano'n. Anyway, so mahaba na siya. So parang gano'n. So wala ako yung mga epiphany story, guys, na from zero to hero, whatever, mga gano'n. What I had is a constant emotional struggle, okay? Of trying to be someone else na hindi ako yun talaga. Alright? So, yeah. Sabi ni Sir Roland, love the flow of this session. Nice. Thank you, Sir Roland. And thank you guys for being here. Interesting story. Just want to ask, when did you? Yeah. I'll answer that, sir, after this. Kasi makikita mo may timeline ako. Alright. So as I've said, eto na yung timeline ko. I'm sorry guys, gumawa ako ng collage. Eto na kasi magkasya sa slides ko 'no. So this is just a quick timeline of being a super freelancer, yung sabi ko nga kanina. Ayun. So 2007, I graduated as BS Biology sa University of the Philippines. Okay? So tinabunan ko na yung mga katabi ko diyan. Wala naman akong ano, permission na ano, na isali sila diyan. And to be honest guys, wala ako atang kahit isang kaibigan diyan sa mga kaklase ko sa BS Biology. Gano'n. But meron lang akong mga okay na friends. I think may isa akong kamag-anak diyan. Pero wala akong halos kaibigan kasi nga wala yung mind ko dun, eh. Wala yung ano ko talaga, yung ulirat ko sa biology. Pero grumaduate pa rin ako kasi parang I feel the need to, 'di ba? So 2007 grumaduate ako. But I was so lost. I was so lost that time. Then nape-pressure ako kasi most na ng colleagues ko is nag-take na sila ng NMAT, 'di ba? Yung entrance for medicine. Yun. So nape-pressure na ako. Pero parang ayoko pa eh. Parang sinabi ko sa parents ko na pwede ba ako magpahinga konti, 'di ba? Magpahinga ako konti kasi I need to parang rest, sabi kong gano'n. Pero hindi kasi ayoko kasi mag-take ng NMAT, gano'n. So 2008, 2009, imbes na mag-take ako ng NMAT, ang ginawa ko nag-apply ako ng work. Pumayag naman yung parents ko. As I've said naman, yung parents ko all throughout, they mean well, okay? They mean well talaga. Yun lang, ako lang I feel like, there's more to that, eh, parang gano'n na kailangan kong gawin as a person. So, I work as a product specialist, um, para siyang iti-train ka nila for a certain ano, sa lahat ng healthcare dito 'no. So iti-train ka nila sa certain machine sa hospital, for example, sa chemistry, sa blood works, sa chemistry. So may mga machine dun, eh. So iti-train ka nila to be a specialist for that one. So I was fortunate na pinadala ako sa Shanghai para i-train din sa, immunology na machine. Yun, so I worked as a product specialist. So bata pa ako nun, eh, I think, 21 or something. So nag-work muna ako. So, after a year nag-resign na ako. Kasi I feel like dun ko na-realize na hindi ko pala talaga gusto, hindi ko pala kaya tagalan ng ospital, okey? Hindi ko talaga kayang tagalan ng ospital. So, ayoko sa ospital, gano'n. So, kasi lagi din kaming nasa ospital, eh, yun. So, nag-resign na ako. Tas 2009, so sabi ko, so nag-resign na ako. So ano ang dapat kong gawin kung ayaw kong maging doktor? So dapat maging proud pa rin yung parents ko sa akin, yung mga folks ko, or yung small town namin. Alam mo yun? So kung hindi doktor, lawyer siguro. So lawyer. Sige, lawyer tayo. So lawyer na naman tayo. So kaya pumunta ako sa law school. So nag-take ako ng entrance sa law school. Then pumunta ako ng law school. So nag-attend ako ng Ateneo de Davao Law School, um, 2009. So pumasok ako. Tapos, parang ano lang yun, eh, kasi parang kung hindi ako magiging doktor, dapat magiging lawyer ako, okey? Parang gano'n lang yun, eh. So yun, pero hindi hindi talaga, so 'di ba you guys, as you can see, hindi strong yung why ko, 'di ba? So parang it was an escape lang and an excuse. So, doing sa law school is like din sinasabi ni Sir Roland kanina, paano ko daw na-find out na nasa creative field ako. Um Nung sa law school kasi sir, meron akong friend na kasi sa law school gabi ka lang mag-aaral, eh, 'di ba? From, I think sa Ateneo from 5 to 10 PM, gano'n. So, gabi ka lang mag-aaral. So, the morning puwedeng matutulog ka or may gig ka, gano'n, may mga work ka. In my case naman, so parang may time pa naman ako. So, yung isa kong friend actually, friend ko siya nung high school, si Renee Valenzuela. Freelance writer na siya nun, eh. So, parang sinabi niya, "Gusto mo ba mag-ano lang, subukan mo magsulat?" Gano'n. Subukan ko daw magsulat. Hindi ako writer talaga, hindi ako writer, pero yun yung something na parang gusto ko. Kasi nga, sir, nung bata pa kasi ako, I'm into creative field talaga kasi, mahilig ako magbasa ng libro nung bata pa ako, and then na-find out ko mahilig ako gumawa ng mga poetry, parang gano'n. Although mga lame siya, 'di ba? Pero mahilig lang ako magsulat, gano'n ng mga poetry, gano'n. Tapos 'pag binabasa ko nga siya ngayon napaka-emo niya, eh, napaka-emo ng mga poetry ko, gano'n. So mahilig ako mag-gano'n. Tapos, siguro gawa din ng, I'm into music, so gano'n. I was fortunate na pinaaral ako ng, parents ko sa music, um, gano'n. So I'm into music, sa creativity, and then parang masyado akong fascinated every time may nakikita akong mga advertisement. I don't know if you guys remember yung hot dog na advertisement sa Philippines, yung ano yun, yung crush niya si Carlo, parang gano'n. Parang gano'n yung hotdog ng Philippines. So, pag pinapanood ko yun sa TV, iniisip ko, paano ginagawa ang advertisement? Parang mga gano'n. So, nagiging curious ako. So, parang do'n siya nagsimula, sir, hanggang sa, ayun, nagde-develop lang siya. So, going back, so yun nga, yung habang nag-law school ako, kumuha ako ng parang writing. Kasi gusto ko lang subukan. So, I got curious. So, yun nga, kumita naman ako, gano'n. Tapos pero hindi ko siya treat as a serious ano, real job yung freelancing, parang gig. Kasi nga nasa law school ako, 'di ba? Pero dumating yung time na ano, so yun, curious lang ako sa freelancing pero hindi ako seryoso, gano'n. Kasi ang parang sumeldo lang sa akin yung friend ko lang, eh, parang gano'n, hindi talaga direct sa employee, 'di ba? Parang nag-ano lang ako sa kanya, third party lang kumbaga. Pagkatapos nun 2011 nag-quit na talaga ako ng law school kasi parang feeling ko talaga hindi ko na mapilit-pilit yung sarili ko talaga. Kasi wala na talaga yung mind ko dun, eh, 'di ba? Wala na talaga siya sa ano, 'pag pumapasok ako dun hindi ako nakikinig, eh. Alam mo yung gano'n? Parang nag-e-enjoy ako sa freelancing actually. Pero hindi ko siniseryoso pa yung freelancing. Parang lost talaga ako, eh, 'di ba? So, nag-quit ako ng law school. Pumunta ako ng Malaysia. Ni-refer kasi ako ng friend ko sa work na may opening, applyan ko daw. Tapos nag-apply ako dun. So, nag-work ako sa publishing company, okey, as a client service executive. Pagkatapos, I was fortunate kasi client service executive ako, 'di ba? Pero binigyan ako ng task to become a junior editor. So, dun ako actually medyo nagkaroon pa ng skill sa writing. Kasi binigyan ako ng task dun. But then eventually hindi nag-pan out well talaga yung work and yung contract namin with the employer before sa Malaysia. So, bumalik ako sa Pilipinas. So, I went back to the Philippines. So, sabi ko, "Ano nang gagawin ko?" Okey, hindi ko na alam. Eto na naman ako, eh, 'di ba, 'pag gano'n-gano'n na ako, eh, 'di ba? So, hindi ko alam anong gagawin ko. So, bumalik ako sa Philippines na, um, ano kaya, babalik kaya ako sa law school or ano ba, yung mga gano'n. Pero ang ginawa ko, I pick up where I left off sa freelancing. So, bumalik ako. Okey, tinawagan ko yung friend ko si ano, Renee dati, "Uy, meron ka pa ba diyang gig?" Gano'n. Tapos may binigay siya, gano'n. Pagkatapos sabi niya, "Mag-open up ka ng Elance." Sabi niyang gano'n. Open up daw ako ng Elance. Elance is Upwork na ngayon, 'di ba? So, mag-open up daw ako ng Elance. Pagkatapos nun sabi ko, sige." Tapos ano yung offer natin? Sabi niya, "Bilhin mo 'to." May software, na spinning article na software. Sabi niya, "Bilhin mo 'to." And ta's bumili ako. I think it's $100 dollars before, gano'n. So, binili ko siya. Pagkatapos nun, yun nga sinabi ko, nag-aral ako ulit, nagbasa ako. Pagkatapos, pinag-aaralan ko paano sila sumusulat, ng mga blogs, articles, gano'n. So, inayos ko yung profile ko sa Elance, ayun. Pagkatapos nun after 2 months of learning, coming back sa Philippines, nagulat ako. Kasi for 2 weeks work lang, makita niyo dito yung sa ano ko, collage ko. Nag-earn ako ng $434 yung 2012 yun, 2012. Which is yung dolyar pumapalo siya ng 50 plus, eh, nung time na yun. So, nagulat ako. For 2 weeks worth of work lang, meron ka ng 400 plus USD, 'di ba? So, "Oh," "Oh, this is so real business." Sabi kong gano'n. So, that time, I made a decision to become a freelancer, 'di ba? Tapos after nun, hindi ako tumagal sa Elance, eh. I think mga 3 months lang, parang gano'n. So, after kasi nun, ang dami ng referral na nangyari. So, yung isa ko namang friend, si Aldrin, ni-refer niya ako sa isang, client niya sa Ireland. Ang dami ng refer na nangyari. Tapos ginamit ko yung mga testimonials ko before. So, nagkaroon na ako ng pool of clients hanggang sa hindi na nga ako tumatanggap ng clients nga kasi hindi ko na kaya. So, hanggang sa yung mga clients laging, nagme-message sa akin kung may kilala ba daw ako na ganito kasi hindi ko na tinatanggap, 'di ba? So, ang ginawa ko nun, naghanap na ako ng mga Filipino freelancers. So, ang ginawa ko pa nga nun, nag-open ako ng account sa Easy Outsource. Ewan ko kung buhay pa yan ngayon ano. Nag-open ako ng account dun, pagkatapos nag-hire ako ng mga Filipinos. And then pero inuno ko yung mga friends ko, hinire ko yung mga friends ko, "Gusto niyo ba maging ganito, maging ganyan?" So, hanggang sa, um nabuo ko yung article and design na agency. So, yung article and agency na buo lang siya dahil sa hindi ko na kaya, yung clients, 'di ba? And then, nagsimula yun na parang siya naging HR outsourcing agency na siya, na biniveto ko yung mga Filipinos dun sa mga businesses sa Ireland. Ayun. So, hanggang sa naging mas skilled na ako dahil through practice and learning, nung 2014. So sabi ko, gawa kaya ako pa ng isa pang negosyo. Sabi yung gano'n. Para mapakita ko talaga sa parents ko na, hey, I'm doing something na for myself. Although yung parents ko, they're very, very supportive, okay? All throughout, as I've said. And ang family ko, mga brothers ko. So no 2014, if you guys are familiar with the business called Discover Mount Apo, it's a tourism business, a climbing business in Mindanao. So I was the person behind that. Ako yung gumawa nun, nung business na yon. Lahat doon, in-apply ko lahat na natutunan ko sa freelancing. Dun sa business na yon. Alright. So, but then, yun nga, yung life, hindi siya lahat okay, di ba? In 2015, um, I lost my mom from a failed heart surgery. So, ayun, namatay siya. So, I was in, kahit ngayon, di ba, na ano ko, naapektuhan ako. So, that was 5 years ago or 6 years ago. So, I was in a very bad place. So, wala, parang naapektuhan yung mga business ko. So, ang nangyayari nun, yung mga staff ko na lang yung nag-work doon. Meron pa ngang time na actually halos i-close ko na talaga yung article and design kasi wala nang nagkaroon ng system ng workflow kasi yung project manager ko rin parang nadismaya din siya nga kasi nga parang feeling niya wala na akong moral, parang gano'n. So, naapektuhan yung work ko. But then again, of course, as humans, kailangan natin mag-pick up. So, I identified my problem. I sought professional help. Gano'n. So, I'm picking up my life since 2016, 2017. So, tinatry ko mag-start over again. Alright? So, hanggang sa, nung 2018, ginawa ko yung own brand ko, which is yung Margaret Sulapas na brand. But ngayon, it's called Margaret Sulapas Digital Consulting. And then in 2019, I'm slowly picking up. So yung isa kong client before from 2000, nung nag-start ako sa article and design, is in-invite ako for a partnership. So I went to London, all expenses paid, to partner up with a client there para gumawa kami ng lead generation agency. All right. So COVID na nung 2020, straight out of pandemic, ginawa namin ni Candice yung article and design group and yung podcast na article and design because we felt like kailangan natin magturo sa mga kapwa natin Filipino to become freelancers. Kasi straight out of pandemic, and dami kong nabasa na nawalan ng trabaho. Well, in fact, yung freelancers, tayo, may mga trabaho pa tayo eh. We're lucky enough na may mga trabaho pa tayo. So sabi ko, we've got to do something about this. Diba? So, kaya, eto, ngayon, so, yung timeline ko hanggang 2020 pa lang kasi kakaumpisa pa lang natin 2021, ano? So, hindi ko pa siya hindi ko pa siya na-update. So, all the photos that you've seen here, guys, ang pinaka-importante dito, guys, actually is yung Toshiba. Toshiba na laptop dyan. Kasi yan yung first ko talaga na ginamit to start my freelancing career. Toshiba na Intel Celeron. Okay, pinakaluma, Jurassic na laptop noon. Pero I didn't make any excuse, inimpisahan ko lang siya. Okay? Hanggang sa nagkaroon ako ng evolution ng aking office. Alright? So, ayan. So, that's it. Sorry, hindi siya quick story. I hope you guys could relate. So, hindi mahirap. This is just my freelancing career. Iba pa yung mga emotional struggles ko. This is just my freelancing. Okay? So, sabi ni Ivy, I could relate your story to my journey back then. I secretly enrolled myself in architecture, but at the end, pharma yun. Yeah, na-end up ko, but I don't see it as a loss but a win-win. Yeah, that's true. Yeah, ako before enrolling sa BS Biology, actually nag-enroll ako diba sa creative writing. Ganun. Pero sabi ng parents ko, I need to shift kasi hindi yun ang preparatory for medicine. Diba? So yeah. Yeah, it's good to know, Ivy, na nakaka-relate ka kasi I felt like parang feeling ko baka ako lang mag-isa dito. Diba? So ayun. So that's my timeline. So guys, as I've said kanina, you just have to start. Okay? You just have to start your freelancing. And then I'm not saying na madali siya, but it will be worth it, at least in my case. Okay? So continue tayo. So, yun nga, I started as ganito. I started as a writer or spinner. Ito lang yung parang feeling ko na kaya kong gawin eh. Okay? That time. So, dito ako nagsimula. Then, hanggang sa nag-aral ako maging website developer. And then, naging project manager ako. And then, naging agency owner ako. And then, pinag-aral din ako ng ad copywriting ng client ko. Then next is naging online business manager ako. And then simula nun gumagawa ako ng digital marketing plans. So sabi ko, okay. So kaya naging digital marketing strategies ako. And now ang aking core core skills are media buying, SEO writing, and lead generation. All right. So that's it. So kung kayo guys, if you're thinking na, hey, do I need to be an expert ba before starting a freelancing career? No, you don't have to. Ako, nagsimula lang ako as a writer, as a blog article writer, kahit hindi ako talaga expert. Okay? But I did my part. Okay? Nag-aral ako ng books, nagbasa ako ng mga maraming blogs on how to do it. All right? And then nung panahon namin before, way back 2011, walang mga ganito. Walang mga nagtuturo talaga halos sa mga freelancers. Kung meron man siguro, hindi ko alam or hindi ko afford. Diba? All right. So yeah, guys. So I owe it this to this machine. So bottom line here is, guys, use what you have now. Okay, gamitin mo lang anong meron ka ngayon. Okay, nung time na yun, ang meron lang ako is Toshiba na laptop, which is Intel Celeron. Yun lang yung laptop ko noon. Jurassic na Jurassic talaga. Alam mo yun, pag linalabas mo siya sa coffee shop, ang laki niya talaga. Alam mo yun, pero I didn't mind. Ano yun, writing lang naman ginagawa ko nung time na yun. So I don't need like yung mga grabe ng mga machines. So I just ginamit ko lang nung meron ako. So that was the kickstart of my freelancing career. And then of course, I will never forget these two people, guys, na nakatulong talaga sa akin yung mga kaibigan ko. Si Renee Valenzuela, who is a freelance writer, and si Aldrin Ginares, a website developer and a real estate agent. So silang dalawa talaga, dahil lang sa referrals nila, ang dami ko nang naging referrals. Okay? Ayun. So, yeah, fast forward to today. Eto na ako. I'm Margaret, lost and now found Sulapas. Okay? So, as I work as a digital marketing strategist, and I'm happily teaching freelancers, and I am pushing our 1 million mission. Okay? To transform 1 million Filipinos to becoming a super freelancer. And of course, as my consulting business, I coach aspiring business owners how to build their online businesses. And then on a daily basis, yun lang, simple lang, ang mga gusto ko lang ay sunset and kape. Ganun lang. So that's it, guys. So that's my story of being a freelancer. Kasi tinatanong ako, hindi ko pa daw talaga like share yung story ko talaga na sobrang detailed. I guess yun na. There's that. That's my story. Ayun. Um, Oo, totoo yan, sir. Ayan. So guys, my takeaway for this one para sa inyo is, if I did it and like any other freelancers did it, so can you. Kaya niyong gawin. If hindi pa kayo nagsisimula ngayon or nagsistruggle kayo, paano magsimula. Okay? And I will never stop learning. And I am always a work in progress. But one thing is important now sa akin, like tulad ng sabi ko kanina, I now found myself in my freedom. Okay? So I was fortunate na naintindihan ako ng parents ko, and they supported me, and ng mga brothers ko. And here I am, 'di ba? I have that freedom na. Ayun. So hindi man ako doktor, hindi man ako lawyer, pero sobrang saya naman ako, 'di ba? All right. So yeah. Sabi ni Jen, I had an old black MacBook, the super clunky one, got it secondhand, mga 7 years old na siya. When I got it, it was the first laptop I bought from freelancing. That's so nice, Jen. 'Di ba, Jen, we just have to start from something lang talaga. Use what we have, no excuses. 'Di ba? Kasi may mga kilala ako na kaya hindi sila nasa-start sa freelancing kasi parang ang dami nilang excuse, wala daw silang magandang laptop. Parang gano'n. No, it's not an excuse. Just use what you have. Okay? So, eto na. So, the meat and potatoes, darating na tayo. So, 10 actionable steps to how to start your freelancing talaga as a beginner. Okay? So, step one, tulad ng sabi ni Sir Roland kanina, you have to have a strong mindset. Okay? So, you have to make up your mind. Okay? Ano ba yung ibig sabihin nito? Kailangan mo kasi talagang gumawa ng decision. Alright? You have to make a decision talaga sa self mo. Hey, I wanted to become a freelancer. I wanted to start a side hustle. I wanted to start freelancing. You have to make a decision. Okay? And ito yung pinaka-importante. You have to find your reason, your strong why. Okay? Like in my case, I call this my Polaris, yung Northern Star ko. Kasi yung Northern Star is your core your core value. That whatever you're going through, ano pa yung gagawin mo? As long as may strong core ka, okay? Matutulungan ka talaga. It's your guiding light eh. Okay? So, if hindi niyo pa talaga guys na find out yung why niyo, you can read the book called Start with Why by Simon Sinek. It's a really, really good book. Okay. So first is you have to make a decision, and then next is you have to find your why. Bakit mo ba gusto to gawin? Okay? So we all have our different whys. Okay? So you have to have that. Kasi yun yung magiging ano mo eh, magiging guiding light mo eh. Okay? Parang yung core mo siya eh. 'Di ba? Makakapag-balance sa lahat. And then next, eto nga. Kaya tayo hindi nagsisimula minsan kasi may mga obstacle that's keeping us from doing it. All right? So, identify what obstacle that's keeping you from doing this and solve it. All right? So, ano ba yun? Ano ba yung mga obstacle na yun? Laziness. Diba? Laziness. All right? I mean, ako ko lang sinasabi, I don't profess I'm perfect. I'm the most like productive person in the whole world. Of course not. Diba? I get my lazy time din. But alam mo yung ganun, pag eto lang talaga laging ginagawa mo, lazy ka lang talaga, hindi ka talaga makakaumpisa. So you have to do something about it. Okay? And then next, kaya hindi mo siya inuumpisahan, may fear of rejection ka. Okay, this is a mindset thing eh. If you wanted to know how to overcome this, we have discussed this sa aming paradigm shift no webinar, yung mga fear of rejection. Okay? And then, of course, time management. Hindi mo na nga nagagawa yung trabaho mo sa full-time job mo. Tapos gusto mo mag-side hustle talaga sana, pero feeling mo wala kang time management. So work on it. Okay? If you wanted to know how to become productive as a freelancer, you can check out our podcast episode na 7 tips for productivity. Ganon. Of course, financial. Like sabi mo, wala akong pera. Alam mo yung ganun? Wala akong like sabi mo 5,000 or 10,000 para magsimula ng freelancing. Um, I don't think na kailangan mo ng 5,000 or 10,000 para magsimula ka ng freelancing para makapag-earn ka. Hindi naman. Kasi like for example, sa writing, what you have to do is, you have to use what you have eh. Tapos, mag-apply ka, kumuha ka ng client mo, tapos you have to, yun nga, yung sabi ni Jen, after nun, binili niya yung, ano niya, di ba, kinita niya sa freelancing ng laptop. Ganon. So, yung financial kasi guys, like tulad sa, lagi nang sinasabi ng lolo ko noon, sabi niya, yung pera daw, kinikita yan eh. Hindi daw dapat yan pinoproblema. Kasi dapat yung pera kikitain daw, okay. And mga tao, meron daw tayong diskarte para paano kitain yung pera, parang gano'n. Of course, next is ego. Yung iba, ayaw nila mag-freelancing kasi para sa kanila, may bad notion yung freelancing. And then yung iba, like parang, ganito na ako, nagtrabaho ko dati sa corporate, tapos yung freelancing lang ako. Parang ganun. Of course, or if you have a problem with that, guys, read the book called Ego is the Enemy by Ryan Holiday. Okay? So, yung mga egos na yan, kalimutan natin siya. Alright? So, make up your mind. Make a decision. Pagkatapos, you have to eliminate what or who doesn't serve your decision and your why. Ano ibig ko sabihin? You have to eliminate, kunwari may mga toxic friends ka, eliminate it. Meron kang toxic relationship, eliminate it. Kung feeling mo naapektuhan yung growth mo, eliminate it. Okay? And then kung may mga principles ka na hindi na siya tugma dun sa why mo and dun sa decision mo sa bago mong career na tinatahak, then eliminate it. Don't be afraid to eliminate it. Kasi ang importante dito, if you're really, really laser focus sa gusto mo mangyari sa life mo, okay? The process of elimination is very, very important. Okay? It's very important. So you have to eliminate it. Ano yung mga bagay and yung mga tao na hindi na nagsiserve, okay, sa decision na ginawa mo or sa why mo. You try to eliminate it. Kasi the bigger your vision is, the smaller your circle becomes. Okay? So, kasi bakit? When we have this bigger vision, ang dami na nating naysayers eh. Alright? Based sa experience ko, ganun na nangyari. Okay, I can just count sa aking kamay kung ilan lang talaga ang friends ko. And I'm okay with that. Okay? It's quality over quantity daw eh, di ba? Sabi nila. So, eliminate yung mga bagay that doesn't serve you na. Okay? And your decision para magkaroon ka ng laser precision focus. Then, create a specific timeline for yourself. Hindi pwede na wala kang timeline, na wala kang goals, wala kang plans. Kailangan may specific timeline ka para sa gusto mong ma-achieve sa freelancing mo. Okay? Then create a vision board. Ito sinuggest to sa akin ni Jen Obenza na very helpful yung vision board. Okay? And i-envision mo everyday yung future self mo. Okay? So mag-reverse engineer ka na eh. Iisipin mo na sa sarili mo, ano ba yung gusto mo na marating pag inumpisa mo yung freelancing? Ano ba yung gusto mo ma-achieve sa life mo? Okay? So you have to envision that. Then reverse engineer ka. Ano ba yung mga steps na kailangan kong gawin para ma-achieve ko yung future self ko? Alright? Then if you want, you have to create your vision board nga, tapos ilalagay mo siya lagi dun sa desk mo, kung saan ka nagtatrabaho, kung saan mo siya lagi nakikita, ilalagay mo. Yung mga ano mo, mga goals mo. 'Di ba? So ilalagay mo diyan. So, yeah, that's it guys. You have to make a decision and you have to find your why. So you have a strong mindset. Bakit mo siya ginagawa? So, of course, you're a human being, napapagod ka din. So it's really, really important to validate yourself then kung walang nag-validate sa'yo. So every progress, however small, you have to celebrate your wins. You have to celebrate yourself for doing it. You have to clap for yourself if no one is clapping for you. Okay? So, ganun. First, step one, you have to make up your mind. If you really want to dive deep some mindset, guys, please check out our webinar called Paradigm Shift. Okay? So you can check it out. Nandito lang sa group. If you're a member of this group, sa Article and Design. So nandun yung detailed discussion namin about paradigm shift sa mindset. All right? Okay, step two. Step two is identify your spy. So if you attended our webinar last week, and explain namin yung spy. So ano ba yung spy? So spy is a super client or ito yung ideal client avatar mo, yung pain mo, and your solution. Okay? So pain ng client, problem nila na sinosolve mo. For example, yung super client niya is female fitness coaches. Then yung pain or problem na sinosolve niya, hindi marunong or walang time yung female fitness coaches na gumawa ng social media presence niya. So ang solution mo as a freelancer is ikaw ay isang social media management. Social media manager pala. All right? So, spy. All right? Identify your spy. Your super client, guys. Yung mga ideal client avatar na gusto mong makatrabaho, yung problem na sinisolve mo, yung pain nila na kaya mong isolve, and ano yung solution mo sa pain nila. Na pag in-offer mo yun sa kanila, wala na, no-brainer, tatanggapin nila yan. Oh, for example, si Jen, okay, alam talaga ni Jen yung problema ko. May answer siya sa problema ko. Okay? I-hire ko si Jen. Kasi may answer siya dun sa mga problema ko, sa pain ko. May solution siya. Alright? So, identify your spy. So, guys, I'm not gonna discuss this further kasi ito yung diniscuss ko. This is just a one topic lang eh. Diniscuss ko for an hour webinar dun sa how to choose a profitable skill to offer last 2 weeks ago. So, nandito siya, available siya sa group if you want to check it out. So, diniscuss ko to siya further. Okay? Ba't may tumatawag sa akin? Sorry. So discuss ko to siya further. All right. So this step was thoroughly discussed. So how to choose a profitable skill to offer. So next is guys, yun nga, sabi ko kanina, kung na-discover niyo na yung spy niyo, you have to find your sweet spot. All right? Ano yung sweet spot na sinasabi ko? So yung sweet spot is yung combination ng skills that you really love to do or to develop, and then yung clients are willing to pay for. Okay, yung gitna nun, yun yung sweet spot mo. Kasi hindi pwede na isa-isa lang yung pipiliin mo dito. Kung dito ka lang sa, ay, ito lang, skills na gusto ko lang. Pero wala siyang demand. Okay? Wala siyang, clients are willing to pay for. Hindi sustainable yung freelancing career mo. Okay? Hindi ka tatagal. Wala kang pera. Diba? So, kung nandito ka lang naman sa kabila, dito ka lang, puro pera ka lang, kasi nandito yung demand sa clients are willing to pay for, mababurn out ka kagad. Kasi it is not something that you really love to do. Pero nandun ka lang for the money. It's not bad. I'm not saying it's not bad. It's bad. It's not bad. Okay? But what I'm trying to say is, pag tumagal kasi, hindi siya sustainable din kasi mababurn out ka. Diba? Mababurn out ka doon. So you have to find the sweet spot if gusto mo siya tumagal. Okay? If gusto mo tumagal ka. I mean, you have to find that sweet spot. So next is, what are some samples of spy? Ito, samples lang to that you guys can adopt if you're starting. So Yung super clients and pain and why. So, di-discuss ko lang yung tatlo, no? This you can actually have my my PDF slides if you want. So, SPY is, for example, small vegan restaurants, yung super clients mo, yung target market mo. Ang problema nila, they don't know how to create a brand. For example, your logo and brand identity like si Joff, Ayo, that's your solution. Ikaw isang logo and brand identity designer. Matutulungan mo 'tong mga small vegan restaurants na ang problema nila is hindi sila marunong mag-conceptualize ng branding nila, anong brand identity nila. Alright? So next is, for example, yun nga, yung super client mo is female fitness coaches, 'di ba? So, ang problema nila is wala na silang time to create social media posts. Okay. So ikaw, you wanted to develop yung skills sa social media management, yung mga social media content, gusto mo yun? So you decided na you wanted to become a social media manager. Yun yung solution mo. So ang solution mo sa problema ni fitness coach na wala siyang time sa social media niya, ikaw yun. Alright? So, eto pa, sa mga may experience before, for example, ang super client mo or target niche mo, sabihin natin fast-moving consumer goods, 'di ba? Or mga large companies. Then, ang problem nila is kailangan nila ng project-based na remote worker na for a specific skill set. So, ang in-advertise do'n, tool 'yun na ginamit mo before na pag-aralan mo sa previous work mo. Okay? For example, SPSS. It's a statistical database na tool, 'di ba? So, for example, may experience ka diyan. So, it's obvious na kaya mo i-solve yung problem niya, 'di ba? So, yung mga gano'n lang. So, these are just some of the examples of SPY that you need to create. Okay? If you're starting, kailangan mo ng super clients, ng problema, ng pain na sine-solve mo. The higher the pain, the higher the need. And then yung solution mo as a freelancer. All right? Okay, guys. If you're still having a hard time dun sa niches nyo, which we discussed last 2 weeks ago, dun sa previous webinar, I've created a lucrative niches na list that you can start offering your services or yung mga niche na parang you can play around with if you are starting. So just go to niches.articleanddesign.com and download that free ebook or free PDF na list ng lucrative niches na pwede yung simulan. Okay? So next is step three is of course napaka-importante. Prepare your pricing. Okay, paano ka i-ha-hire kung uh, wala ka naman talagang tawag nito, uh, presyo. Paano ka nila i-ano, 'di ba? Paano ka nila i-hire? So, guys, dapat laging prepared ka sa pricing kasi bakit? Yung opportunity kasi nagno-knock lang siya once. And minsan, may chance ka, may opportunity ka, tapos hindi ka ready sa price mo, 'di ba? So, baka mata-turn off yung client sa'yo, 'di ba? So, parang ready na sana siya na kunin ka ngayon tapos wala kang pricing. It doesn't have to be a specific pricing. So, dapat ano siya, parang kahit may ballpark ka lang na idea, alright? Na idea. Then at the time 'pag, tinanong ng client, "Puwede ka ba sa ganito?" So at least may idea ka na, hindi ka pa nagbigay ng exact price kasi of course you have to know ano yung mga kailangan gawin. At least may ballpark ka lang pagkatapos, in 24 hours turnaround, binalik mo sa kanya yung proposal. So that's actually a very good sign sa client na, um, kunwari si Ivy is really reliable, 'di ba? Parang gano'n. So guys, prepare your pricing, okay? So create your price offering. Kung na-identify mo na yung skill na i-offer mo. For example, gusto mo maging social media manager, so mag-create ka na ng price mo. Okay? So how you price yourself now will determine your next steps. Okay? So there is no right or wrong answer sa pricing, but you need to set this the right way. Okay? There's no right or wrong answer sa pricing. Bakit ko sinabi yun? Kasi bakit? I always tell the people na you have to price according to your value or sa value na binibigay mo. And then, sinasabi lang there's no right or wrong kasi nasa sayo kasi yun minsan Paano mo pinuposition yung self mo, okay, sa pricing. Alright? But as I've said, you have to position yourself the right way kasi this will determine yung mga next steps mo. Okay? This is very important kasi when you price yourself so cheap, guys, hindi talaga magiging sustainable yung freelancing career mo, 'di ba? So don't start cheap, okay? And if you can, don't work for free. I'm really not suggesting people to work for free. I mean, you can, I will take a hit on this, but hindi ko siya tinuturo na mag-work kayo for free. Okay? If you can lang. Na hindi kayo pwedeng na magpabayad kayo. Pero kung feeling mo hindi talaga, kasi ano mo, kaibigan mo siya, ganito, ganyan, then okay, work for free, pero may X deal kayo talaga dapat. Okay? But don't start cheap. So, may mga ang daming ano, eh, ang daming ways ng pricing. So, I've discussed this further sa Pricing Like a Pro. Okay? You can check out the Unit 6 ng group na 'to, and then discuss to yung ways of pricing and how you price your offer. Alright? So, I'm just gonna, discuss the 2 types here. Meron tayong hourly or fixed price. So, sa hourly, I suggest talaga if you can, I mean, I really, really not if you can, you have to try to price yourself not below $10 or not below $5. Okay? Nasa 10 to 15 per hour. Yung pinakamagandang pricing talaga eh. Okay? Yung pinakamagandang kickstart ng ano mo, freelancing mo. Then, like ako, hindi ko sinasuggest yung hourly rate. Not unless siguro you're a VA, ano. Ang sinasuggest ko talaga fixed price. Kasi ako, doon ako nagsimula eh, sa fixed price. Okay? Nag-try lang ako isang beses ng hourly, hindi ko talaga gusto. So sinabi ko, ang ginawa ko sa client na yun, sinabi ko na, I don't think it's proper na babayaran mo ako per hour kasi mabilis ko lang kasi nagagawa yung trabaho. Parang gano'n. So I think I have to put a fixed price on it. Nag-agree naman yung client eh. Okay? Nakakausap mo naman siya talaga ng maayos. Depende sa ano yung conversation niyo. So, if you can, you have to have a fixed price. For example, a $5 to $10 per 500 word article. Guys, dito ako nagsimula. $5 per 500 word article hanggang sa naging $25 na ako. Hanggang sa 50, hanggang sa $90. Parang gano'n per article. Pero hindi ko na masyado ginagawa ng madami yung article writing ngayon kasi nasa digital marketing plan na ako. So, I do not suggest an hourly rate, yun nga, sabi ko kanina. Not unless, of course, you're a VA. You have to base on your spy, ano yung skill offering mo, yung solution mo, and then magka-create ka ng pricing the right way, right away. Ngayon na, create ka na kagad. Okay? You can always tweak this later on eh. Okay? Gumawa ka na kagad ngayon. If you know the minimum viable service na sinasabi ko lagi, which I've discussed it sa Pricing Like a Pro, you have to create your MVS, yung minimum viable service mo. Okay? So, gawin mo na siya kagad muna. Alright? Gawin mo na siya, lagyan mo na siya ng price muna so that you are already ready. Okay? So, of course, eto, you have to prepare how you accept payments. May pricing ka nga, wala ka namang merchant. Hindi ka naman, kasi we're thinking of yung mga clients mo dito magiging overseas eh, diba? So, paano ka babayaran? And you have to make it painless sa clients na bayaran ka. Okay? Huwag yung pahirapan na kailangan pa nilang pumunta sa kung saan, mag-apply naman kung ano-ano, magpadala sa mga Western Union or whatsoever. I think madali naman siya ngayon, ano? But yeah, my point is you have to make it painless for them to pay you. Binabayaran ka na lang pinapahirapan mo pa. Diba? Baka hindi ka bayaran yan. Alright? So prepare how you accept payments kaagad. So open your own bank account if wala ka pa. You have to open your own bank account and then you open your PayPal account. Ito yung the least that you can do, your PayPal. Kasi most ng clients overseas meron nito. Okay? So open your PayPal account. It's free. Just open it. Okay? Search nyo sa Google paano siya open. Madali lang. And ito, sinasuggest ko lang, hindi ko alam sa inyo paano. You have to, kung nag-start kayo, you have to create an Excel sheet. Okay? And iti-track mo yung expenses mo and profit mo. Kasi napaka-helpful nito na nakikita mo yung growth mo when it comes to finances. Okay? Or nakikita mo na, ano ka pala, ang dami mo na palang na-earn sa freelancing. Kasi makaka-boost yun ng moral mo eh. Alright? So, create an Excel sheet however you want it. Pwede lang din sa document. Basta create something that could track your expenses and profit. Okay? Siyempre, I don't know, kailangan mo din sa tax di ba? So, you have to prepare how to accept payments. Kung nagawa mo na yung offer mo, then prepare paano mo katatanggap ng pera. Alright. So, step 4. Step 4 is suit up to market yourself. Okay? Ano ibig sabihin nito? Kung nanonood kayo ng How I Met Your Mother, di ba, lagi sinasabi ni Barney doon, suit up! Di ba? So, pinapabihis niya yung mga tao para magmukhang presentable ka. Mas mukhang pansinin ka daw ng mga babae. Di ba? You have to suit up. Di ba? So, ano ibig sabihin sa freelancing? You have to suit up to market yourself. So, ibibihis mo ng maayos yung sarili mo. Okay? And then you have to suit up yourself to show na may unique selling point ka. If you read the Purple Cow na book ni Seth Godin, ang ibig niya sabihin, you have to, um, alam mo yun, come out from the noise. Okay? Dapat mapansin ka. Lalo na ngayon, there's a plethora of freelancers. Ano bang unique sa'yo? Diba? So, you have to suit up to market yourself. So, paano magsisimula? Ito for aspiring freelancers to, diba, yung topic na to. So, ganito. So, how to make your online presence? So, for example, you plan to become a social media manager, tulad ng example natin kanina. So, tama lang siguro na gumawa ka ng online presence mo. Of course, create a social media account. It may be a Facebook page or your IG page or probably LinkedIn. Or you can have three if you want. Diba? And it's kaya mo. Ganun. But I suggest you can just start with one. Okay? So, create a series of posts or portfolio. And then, gumamit ka ng mga tools such as Canva, yung mga ganun, kung anong, however you're comfortable. Ganun. Gumamit ka na ng mga posts, ay gumawa ka na ng mga posts. Okay? Kahit sa sarili mong brand lang. Gumawa ka na nun. Okay? Then you have to create a one-page website. Ito lagi kong sinasabi. You have to aim for this, guys. If you're really, really serious in freelancing, you have to aim to have your own website. Kung kaya nyo. Actually, kaya nyo naman eh. Okay? One page lang. Okay? You have to aim for this to be professional. Kasi bakit? Um, ito yung kailangan nyo avoid. www.margaret.wix.com, www.margaret.wordpress.com. Wala namang masama dito. Okay, walang masama dito. Pero kasi, when you have your own domain, which is just around $15 per year, magkano yun sa Filipino pesos, di ba? When you have your own domain, it speaks professionalism kasi din eh. Okay? And then, it speaks of yourself na talagang nag-i-invest ka sa mga ganitong bagay as your portfolio. Then, hindi mo naman kailangan mag-hire ng developer, ng website developer na to create you a full-on website. Pwede lang kasi ikaw gumawa nun using a one-page website builders. Ang dami-dami na ngayon. Okay, I will show you later saan. So let's go back. So if you can't create a website yet, I suggest na gumawa ka ng portfolio. If you're a graphic designer, gumawa ka sa Behance, gumawa ka sa Dribble, or probably Instagram, or sa LinkedIn, if yun dun ka comfortable. Okay? Gumawa ka kaagad. Okay, ng portfolio. If you're a writer, like yung ginawa ko dati, bago ako nag-apply sa Elance, nagsulat na ako ng sample articles ko na 5. Na akin lang yun eh. Gumawa lang ako ng akin. Para every time na mag-apply ako ng work, meron akong sample na binibigay. Hey, wala pa akong naging client, but this is how I write. Okay, ganito ako magsulat. Parang ganun. Ito yung mga sample works ko for myself. Parang ganun. So, you have to start with it. You have to build something, your portfolio, para may mapapakita ka kung wala ka pang experience. Okay? So, as I've said, ito, kung wala ka talagang idea paano ka gumawa ng online presence, ganito gawin mo. Tip, basahin niyo yung tip sa ilalim. If you have no idea where to start, find some great freelancers that do what you do. For example, gusto mo maging social media manager, maghanap ka ng social media manager, okay, na freelancer, and then i-follow mo yung example nila. Okay, guys, this is very important. Don't copy them. Okay? Don't imitate them. Don't plagiarize them. Just make it an inspiration. Okay? Titingnan mo ano mga dapat mong gawin. Kasi it's a public domain naman eh, pwede mo makita, di ba? And of course, there's the democratization of information ngayon sa internet. Wala talagang reason na parang hindi mo pwede malaman ano yung mga bagay-bagay. So, just do your research, guys. Find some inspiration on how they do it. Don't copy them. Okay? You have to be unique. All right? So, yes, tama si Jen. Blogs can also work as portfolio for writers. Totoo, Jen. You can create your if you're an aspiring writer, you can create your blog. I think I started one din before sa live journal, pero college pa ako nun. Pero hindi ko yung ginawang sample kasi kung ano pinagsulat ko ng college. Di ba? Ayun. So, yeah, you can also do that one, guys. You just create your blog if you're an aspiring writer. Ayun. So, eto. Then, you aim to have your own domain email. Like, for example, this one, aliasgraphics.com, yung website niya. So, dapat meron kang alias, however you pronounce it, at aliasgraphics.com. Okay? aim for this, okay? Aim for this, guys. To be professional. Wag yung mga ano, parang hindi mo alam mo yun, 'pag makikita mo yung ano, nag-apply sa'yo kasi like sa akin kasi may mga nag-a-apply sa akin ano, na freelancer. 'Pag nakikita ko yung mga parang walang effort yung portfolio nila, parang inano lang nila, parang alam mo yun, walang effort, eh, mapapansin mo naman, 'di ba? So, medyo maano ka, eh, madi-disappoint ka, 'di ba? Gusto mo sana siya nung nakausap mo siya, yung mga gano'n, gano'n. So, you have to aim for this, okey? So, yun, sabi ko kanina, "Margaret, baka mahal." Hindi. Pumunta nga kayo sa Namecheap. Eto bago ko lang 'to, pinull out, I think kanina lang morning. Eto yung, price ng Namecheap ngayon. So, 1.58 per month lang siya for the first year na ano mo, na pag-renew mo. Eto bibili ka nito, may domain ka and then may hosting ka. Then bibili sila ng meron silang builder dun, na one-page website builder puwede or ikaw, however you wanted it. Pero I suggest start with one-page website, gano'n. Ang importante do'n may call to action, may portfolio, may name mo, may call to action paano ka iko-contact, okey, ng client and paano mo siya iko-qualify. So, eto, Stellar, start with the Stellar, 1.58 per month. Magkano 'yun, 'di ba? So, sinasabi mo sa'kin mahal. Kung seryoso ka sa freelancing, you have to do this, 'di ba? Kasi bakit? 'Pag ginawa mo 'to, mas sobrang laki pa dito yung kikitain mo, eh, okey? If you're really, really serious sa freelancing. Alright, then next is ano 'to, Hostinger.ph. Yung Hostinger.ph magkano? ₱35 per month, 'di ba? So, guys, yun lang ang sample ko. Ang dami pa. If you want to do your research, sabi ko nga, if you can't, do your portfolio sa iba, like Behance, etc., LinkedIn. Pero, or gumawa ka ng blogs, if you can't. Okay? Pero if kaya mo naman, aim for this. Okay? And if hindi mo pa kaya, ito talaga yung aim mo dapat. Alright? So, yeah, because you have to be serious about freelancing. You have to take this as a real job, eh. All right? So, step 5. Okay, water break lang muna ako. So, guys, if you're starting freelancer na nanonood nito, if meron na kayong website or portfolio, you can drop it down below. Then, we're gonna follow each other or support each other if you want. Okay? All right. So, mm-mm. Yes, Sir Roland, yes, sobrang gusto ko yung Atomic Habits. Oo. Ni James Clear, 'di ba? Oo. Na book. That's true. Sabi ni Ivy, freelancing is like another blessing in disguise. Nasa tao lang talaga if they take the opportunity. Totoo. Totoo. Yes, this is true, Ivy. I agree. Oo. Like sabi namin nga dati, you have to have at least siguro may diversified income ka. Yes, Katrina, SPSS. I-try mo yan, hanapin mo siya. Dati kasi may nakita akong skill na kailangan nila for that, eh. Yeah, ako marunong din mag-SPSS before pero nakalimutan ko na. Ayun, alright. So guys, step 5. Okay, we're halfway there, don't worry. Halfway na tayo. So, sabi ko nga sa inyo, 'di ba? This is matagal siya na topic, eh, kasi hindi ako nag-skimp dito talaga. Hindi ako nagtipid dito. I want you to really, really dive in talaga, detail by detail sa freelancing nyo so that you can start. Okay, hindi ako nagtipid talaga dito. So, step 5, prepare your pitch. So, ano ba yung pitch? Yung paano mo sinasabi yung ano mo, yung trabaho mo, your offer mo? Paano ka kumbaga nagse-sales talk konti sa client mo? So, ano ba yung mga elements ng pitch mo na mga kailangan mo i-prepare? So, of course, your title and service offering. So, for example, eto, ako hindi ko na kasi tinuturo yung mga I help blank to blank to blank. Hindi na. Okay? Hindi ko na yun tinuturo kasi ang dami-dami niyang ganyan. Oversaturated na yung ganyan. So, ang tinuturo ko na lang is, ang importante lang actually talaga doon is yung keywords talaga. Kasi hindi naman tayo talaga minsan nagbabasa lahat, eh. Pero 'pag may power word tayong nakita, okay? So, ayun, sinabi sa mind natin. So, NSN, name, skill, and niche. So, and other info you think is necessary. So, for example, ako, Margaret Sulapas, digital market strategies for aspiring small business owners, and add your niche here if you want. So, like my case, my niche is sports trading, diba? Um, yung niche ko. So, pwede mo i-add dun. So, digital marketing strategies for aspiring small business owners or sports trading business owners. Ganun. Pwede mo sila, however you, ano yung spine na pinili mo. Okay, ilagay mo dun. Basta ang importante, lahat ng spine na yun nandun. Alright? Hindi mo na kailangan yung mga superfluous words na blah, 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 blah. Ang importante, yung power words is nakita mo kaagad doon. Makikita ng client. For example, ito. Hindi ko siya kilala, pero we're connected first sa LinkedIn. She has this perfect headline. Kasi naghahanap ako dati nung copywriter, eh. Siya talaga yung lumabas. So, ang ganda kasi yung keywords na hinahanap ko nandun kaagad. So, direct response copywriter siya. So, direct response copywriter for natural health and nutritional supplements. Diba? It's very specific. Then, naglagay siya ng bar. Then, I write FDA compliant promos and ads. Okay? So, that's it. Wala nang paligoy-ligoy pa. Sinabi niya kagad yun. So, you guys prepare your pitch. Prepare your title and service offering muna. Dapat may ganito kayo. The next is your elevator pitch. Diba? Ano ba yung elevator pitch? So, na-discuss din namin ito sa Pricing Like a Pro, if I'm not mistaken. Anyways, nandito sa end ng webinar yung mga links. So, na-discuss namin to paano gumawa ng elevator pitch. Pero, ganito, for example, it doesn't have to be this way, ano? Parang hindi siya rigid talaga. Parang siyang, hi, I'm Margaret Sulapas. Pag pinapakilala ako yung self ko, for example, sa mga networking na inatinan ko, so pwede kong sabihin na, hi, I'm Margaret Sulapas. I'm an end-to-end digital marketing strategist for over 8 years now. So, excuse me. I also teach Filipinos to become a super freelancer. Then outside of that, I am a practitioner myself, working with clients in the adult and sports trading niche, helping them create their digital marketing plan and how to grow their business. Yun, elevator pitch na yun, eh, di ba? Or hindi, rigid lang to eh, pero make it as casual as you can para yung maintindihan ka agad. Okay? So this is one is rigid. So if you have to make it better than this, mas casual and mas straight to the point. Okay? So elevator pitch, kahit mag-search kayo sa Google marami, paano gumawa ng elevator pitch. So your proposals, guys, this is very important. So I can't um, teach you how to do it because this is a different topic. Eh. Okay, mahirap. I mean, it takes some time to actually teach you how to do this, diba? So I'm just gonna touch this. Na kailangan nyo ding mag-prepare ng ganito. And if gusto nyo na mag-prepare ng ganito, just go to Google, search for sample proposals for copywriters. Kunwari, copywriter ka. Okay? So like for example, meron sa Better Proposals, ang dami nilang copywriting na template na pwede nyo i-adapt. Okay? So do your due diligence, do your research, guys. Kasi this will depend dun sa strategy and target market na, na gusto mo i-offer. Okay? And of course, yung writing proposals and scripts, this is a very detailed topic kasi na dinidiscuss ko. Okay? So, but mauubos na tayo ng time tonight. So next is you choose your perfect circle. Ano ibig sabihin nito? So perfect circle is a freelancer. Of course, um, kailangan mo din talaga ng ng community as a person. Lalo na ngayon na time. Itong siguro if hindi ko ginawa tong mga grupo na to, mga webinars na to, it will be really really lonely here, 'di ba? Kasi nga may mga restrictions tayo, we're still in the global pandemic, mga ganon. So this community can help kasi ito yung community din na ginagawa ng iba sa personal networking. So as of now, ang ginagawa natin is online. So you have to have at least a community. Right? Kaya yung sa step 1, sinabi din natin na you should eliminate what no longer serves you, right? So you have to choose a community na like-minded people sa kung ano yung gusto mong ma-reach na goal. For example, you wanted to hang out sa online community ng mga super freelancers or mga aspiring freelancers or mga business owners. So pumunta ka sa group natin, sa Article on Design, Super Freelancers PH. So this is the community na may pareho kayong mga goals. Okay? So you have to choose a community. The next is you have to choose a mentor or inspiration. It doesn't have to be like mentor talaga or coach na babayaran mo. Pwede kasing an author that you really admire or an entrepreneur na pwede or siguro simpleng kapwa freelancer mo, di ba? So yeah, you can follow top 3 people that you're inspired and you look up as a mentor. And then kung yung mga yun is matagal na sila sa industry nila, you can actually study how they are successful. Paano nila ginagawa. Alright? So you can find your inspiration. Okay? Next is, okay, eto. Your perfect circle includes also yung platform ng choice ng clients mo. What am I trying to say with this one? Ano ibig sabihin nito? you should hang out where your target market is. Okay? For example, nasa FB group or for example, ganito. May tool ka na ginagamit. Like ako, hindi ko siya ginagamit actually, pero sumali ako dun sa group na yun kasi parang binili namin itong in-video for my client kasi susubukan lang namin para ituturo namin sa freelancer. So, yung in-video na client, binili namin. Tapos, sumali ako dun sa group kasi mas may tutorials dun eh. Ganun. So, sumali ako dun sa group. Kaya was almost everyday talaga dun sa group na yun. Kasi itong InVideo is a video tool na gumagawa siya ng mga snippets ng mga social post. Sobrang dali. Para sa mga busy marketers siguro. Ginawa siya for that. Parang siyang Canva, pero video lang. Parang ganun. So, almost every day talaga, may mga post doon ng mga potential clients na naghahanap ng help. Minsan pinupost nila, hey, I'm new here. I just purchased InVideo. If anybody here wants to have a part-time job, mga ganun, I needed some help in creating my videos. Parang ganun. So, every day talaga, every day halos, may mga potential clients na nag-hangout doon. Okay, naghahanap ng someone na pwede nilang i-hire para tulungan sila. Alright, yun yung ibig ko sabihin na you also need to, if you can, hang out kung saan yung parang ideal clients mo or yung target market mo. Pwede ka din mag-hangout. Like ngayon, madali na siya eh. 'Di ba? I-hangout mo lang siya online. Alright? So you can also do that one. Alright, we're almost there, guys. So step 7, find your 3 super clients first. So, ginawa na natin yung mga detalye. So ngayon, at this point, at this step, meron ka ng price, may offer ka na, may community ka na, may portfolio ka na, may presence ka na. Okay? Naset mo na yung mindset mo, meron ka ng prepared scripts and proposals. Ano kukuha ng client? Okay? So ito yung parang pinaka problema ng nagsisimula ng mga freelancers. Paano kukuha ng client? Okay? To be honest, guys, it's actually not hard as you think it is. Sa totoo lang talaga. Alright? So, ang suggestion ko lagi is we have to make it one step at a time, ano? So, ang suggestion ko lagi, magsimula ka sa goal mo na 3. 3 super clients lang muna. Okay? 3 lang. Okay? Or kahit isa lang nga actually eh. Kasi sa isa, hanggang sa maging 3 yan, di ba? So, kahit isa lang muna, umpisahan mo sa isa. Alright. So, paano? So, kasi yung first 3 clients mo, crucial siya eh. Pag nagsisimula ka. Okay, kasi bakit? Saan mo sila kakailanganin yung 3 na to? Or yung isa na to? These 3 clients will help you kickstart your career na. Kasi bakit? Doon ka mag-a-ask ng testimonial sa kanila. Sa 3 clients na to. Okay? Hihingi ka ng testimonial sa kanila. But, of course, later on, sasabihin ko paano ka hihingi ng testimonial muna. So, you'll ask testimonials kasi sa first clients mo. Kasi yun yung magiging proof mo. Okay? So, there are a lot of client acquisition strategies talaga. You can choose one to follow. Pero yung sa mga nagsisimula talaga, and then sa mga tinuruan ko before, eto yung nag-work kaagad eh. Okay? Kasi hindi naman natin kailangan ng 5, 10 ng clients. 1 hanggang 3 lang. So, eto yung mga nag-work talaga kaagad. Inner circle. Okay? Inner circle. So, ano yung inner circle? Yung hot, warm leads mo eh. Yan yung mga tao na nasa palibot mo. Okay? So, you can exhaust all you know who might need your service. Okay? Titingnan mo yung inner circle na yun. Alright? Hot and warm leads. Okay? Wala pa tayo sa cold. Okay? Kasi bago ka magtatap ng cold mo is kailangan mo makuha tong 3 clients na to for the testimonials. Alright? So that's another story, yung cold leads mo. So go for the hot and warm. So try to exhaust your inner circle. Kasi doon tayo magsisimula minsan eh. Alright? Kung may makuha ka doon. Kung wala kang makuha, tulad ng sinabi ko kanina, you can try at a very, very common and really proven na nag-work ngayon, yung FB groups. Okay? Ano to siya? Mag-hangout ka dun sa group ng mga target niche mo. Okay? And then, dun ka magkakaroon ng pitching konti eh. Alright? Then yung FB groups, pwede din kasi siyang LinkedIn kung ayaw mo sa FB groups. Okay? Ito yung mga, kaya ko to sila sinasabi, ito yung kasi yung proven na alam ko na nakakakuha ka talaga ng kliyente pag matyaga ka. And pag you have to, lang talaga, to follow the strategies. Okay? So, imposible talaga na kahit isa wala kang makuha dito. Okay? I mean, I don't know, but based sa experience ko, no? So, then eto, kung wala ka talagang mapiga dun sa groups at saka sa LinkedIn mo, is you have to look into the freelance marketplaces. So, search for the freelance marketplaces, ang dami-dami. Okay? Ang dami-daming freelance marketplaces. Magtatalo na kasi kayo paano yung piniposition ng self mo. Okay, eto yung tip ko. You know what's the thing? Bakit kami napansin or ako napansin sa Elance before? Kasi bago lang yung Elance nung time na yun. Bago lang nalaman ng mga Filipinos yung Elance nun. Nag-apply kami kaagad doon. So may higher chance kami. Tapos pinag-aralan namin yung bagong software na hindi pa, konti pa lang nakakaalam paano gamitin yun. So parang early adopters kami. 'Di ba? So, kaya nagkaroon ako kaagad ng mga clients kasi early adopter ako dun sa Elance and then early adopter ako dun sa software. Okay? So, another tip, paano siya ngayon? Kasi ngayon, ang dami ng softwares, Margaret, I can't keep up. So, ganito yung gawin mo. You can go sa Google Trends or Google Alerts. Then, pwede mo lang iset ito eh. New freelance sites. Okay? Tapos, i-alert ka na yan eh. Alright? So, then, whenever may bagong freelance sites outside of Upwork and online jobs, you have a, pwede ka mag-apply doon. Okay? Create a portfolio there and mag-apply ka doon. Tapos, konti pa lang kasi kayo doon. Alright? You have a higher chance of getting clients there. Okay? Mas konti pa lang kayo doon eh. Hindi tulad sa Upwork or ano ba yan, mga Fiverr, online jobs, mga ganun. So, you try this. Exhaust. 1 to 3 clients lang ang kailangan natin. Alright? To start. 1 to 3 clients lang talaga. Para ma-practice mo lahat ng steps na yun. Kasi babalikan mo muna eh. Babalikan mo, may mali pala sa proposal, may mali pala sa branding ko, may mali pala sa ganito ko, sa pangalan ko, sa offer na binibigay ko. Nalaman mo that time na ito pala talagang pinaka-problema ng client. So, dapat ganito yung copy ko. Parang ganun. So, exhaust these things so that you can get your first 1 to 3 super clients. All right. Then step 8, of course, itong pinaka-importante, you have to collect testimonials and referrals. All right? So first, you have to make sure na nag-deliver ka ng great results. Kasi kung hindi ka nag-deliver, nakakahiya ka. Okay? Malalaman mo naman eh. Because first, when you submitted or result, malalaman mo kagad eh na natuwa si client doon. So you have to make sure, kaya ako sinabi na crucial yung first 1 to 3 clients mo kasi you have to make sure that as much as you can, nag-deliver ka ng great results doon. Then that's the time you can ask for a testimonial. So I'm not gonna teach you for this one kasi meron to siya in detail sa kurso namin. So it's gonna be unfair sa mga naka-enroll to how to ask for referrals, yung mga ganun, or testimonial. May script doon. So I'm not gonna teach you, but guys, you can just search in Google, ask for testimonial script, search nyo yan, tapos ang daming lalabas. Okay? Ang daming lalabas na pwede kayong turuan paano. So, yeah. And next is politely ask for a referral. Okay? You can do the same. You search in Google, paano siya gawin. All right? This is a part of the course namin. So, yeah, hanggang doon na lang ang sasabihin ko. Diba? So, search in Google how to ask for clients, the same thing. Marami doon if you want. Just to kickstart lang. All right? Para lang dun sa first three super clients mo. Okay? So, meron ka ng 3 client, may sample ka na, may proof ka na, may 3 ka ng testimonials. Okay? And then, siguro 1 out of 3 sa client na yun, may i-refer siya na isa. Probably kapatid niya or asawa niya. Okay? So, magsisimula siya doon. You'll be surprised gaano grabe yung effect ng referrals talaga. Alright? So, step 9, guys. So, nagsisimula ka, di ba? So, go back to all the steps and check where you need to improve. So, you have to rinse, tapos ulitin mo siya. Okay? Balikan mo lahat dun sa step na yun. Okay? Balikan mo lahat kung may mga mali ka dun, sabi ko kanina. You have to polish it. Ganun naman tayo eh. Every day, we have to check. Okay? We have to do self-audit. We have to do, alam mo yun, may mali ba dito, may ganyan. So, you have to polish it and practice and deliver again. Okay? Rinse and repeat. Okay? Tapos, change your strategy kung parang feeling mo hindi to nag-work. You have to change your strategy if needed. Or ulitin yung strategy na nag-work. Okay? Change your niche if you like. Like tulad ng sabi ko dun sa previous webinar, you don't need to hindi mo pwede itatay yung sarili mo kagad sa niche mo. Hindi naman ganoon na like kaya tayo nasa stock kasi sasabihin na paano ko hindi ko gusto yung niche ko. it's fine. If hindi mo gusto yung niche mo, hindi mo naman kasi siya, kumbaga, hindi ka naman magsi-stick to, hindi mo siya papakasalan kumbaga pa eh. Parang ano lang eh, you're trying to play around if yun ba talaga yung niche na kaya mo i-serve, 'di ba? If na kaya mo talaga na ma-solve yung mga pains nila. So change your niche if you like, all right? So you don't have to stick with one niche if parang feeling mo hindi talaga siya nag-work sa'yo. You have that ability, kaya nga freelancing, 'di ba? May freedom tayo, 'di ba? So remember, as I've always mentioned here sa group, the best way to learn is actually to do it. Pag ginawa mo siya, just start. Okay? Just experience it. Tapos dun mo siya malalaman eh. Okay? So, wow, guys. Step 10. Of course, last but not the least is always improve yourself. Kailangan to. Okay? Ako ba nung nagsimula ako sa freelancing as a writer or as a spinner, nag-stop, nag-stop na ba ako dun? Hindi. Hindi ko tinuldukan 'yun, yung learning ko, eh. Um, Nag-aral pa ako, 'di ba, naging website developer ako, naging ano ako, pinag-aralan ko pa siya, eh. Okey yung mga things, ang dami kong pinag-aralan, and improve ko yung self ko, eh. Bakit ako napunta sa website, development, kasi dun nga nagsimula yung SEO writing. So, nagku-curious ako, ano palang significance ng writing sa website? Alam mo yung gano'n? Kaya bigla akong natutunan paano gumawa ng website. So, yung website pala, napaka-importante sa SEO writing, yung sitemap niya muna. Tas yung silo structure ng website, kasi dun mo ilalagay yung mga keywords, this is SEO na 'no, yun yung mga keywords. So, napakaimportante pala yun. Kaya bigla napag-aralan ko paano gumawa ng website. Alam mo yung gano'n? So, always improve yourself. So, never be overconfident. Huwag tayo gano'n. Just be confident enough na yung with sense. Okay? So, just be confident enough. Kasi minsan, pag kinakabahan ka, mararamdaman din ng client na kinakabahan ka. If meron kayong one-on-one interview, di ba? Pero wag too much confidence, guys. Nakakaano yun eh. I don't know with you ha, pero I don't like it. Ganun. So, avoid being a slacker. Okay? Bakit avoid? Bakit Margaret hindi? Well, avoid kasi nga, it's okay naman talaga na magpahinga ka minsan. Okay? Kahit one day, magpahinga ka, slack off. Alam mo yung gano'n? Pero hindi yun siya dapat kasali talaga sa productivity mo. Okay? And ano mo, and routine mo. Okay? So, wag dapat slacker kasi kawawa naman yung mga tao na nagtatrabaho ng maayos, 'di ba? And then always be true to yourself and your why. Kaya nga step 1 pa lang, strong mindset na kaagad. Okay? Step 1 pa lang, may Northern Star na tayo kaagad, may Polaris na kaagad. Kasi every time you feel bad, I don't know if you've read my ano dito, my post dito sa group. Nag-post ako na I felt bad recently. Kasi parang exhausted na ako talaga. Tapos bigla may nag-message sa akin na na-inspire daw siya sa freelancing ko. Then, na-remind ako ng why ko. It was a validation from other person, 'di ba? So, na-remind ako ng why ko. Tapos sabi ko, oo, eto yung why ko eh. 'Di ba? Sabi ko, eto yung, eto yung, kaya nung bata ako, hindi ako naging doktor or naging lawyer kasi I'm so ambitious enough that I wanted to make a change in the world. I mean, in my own way. 'Di ba? Eto yung why ko eh. To inspire people to become super financiers that they can make a career out of sa sarili nila. 'Di ba? So, always be true to your why and you have to have that core talaga. Kasi babalikan mo siya lagi. Alright? So, and then expect changes, guys. Changes sa lahat. Well, this is a really nice change. Change sa money. 'Di ba? Sa another form of income mo. Expect changes sa routine mo. Makikita mo ng self mo ngayon na you're more disciplined na, 'di ba? Expect changes din sa surroundings mo. May mga tao minsan na hindi nila maiintindihan yung ginagawa mo. Well, may mga tao pa rin na hindi nila naiintindihan ano ang freelancing. Okay? So, you have to expect changes. All right? So, expect rejections. All right? Kasi hindi lahat ng offer, hindi lahat ng parang proposals natin or ng mga pag-reach out natin sa mga clients is ma-approve yun. May mga rejections pa rin talaga. And that's normal. Okay? That's part of it. Diba? That's part of it. So, expect it. Okay? Um, Always improve and learn, as always. At talagang sinasabi ko, if you guys can share the same principle na ginagawa ko sa life ko is to be a lifelong learner and to just learn every day. Please, lahat-lahat tayo gawin natin yun. Because it will keep you grounded din kasi. Okay? It will keep you grounded. Na meron ka pa rin talaga actually matutunan. Or meron ka din matutunan sa kahit hindi pa seasoned na freelancer. Mga ganun. So, always improve yourself and allow yourself to learn then. from other people, and always learn din sa skill mo. Kailangan mo pa rin talaga mag-innovate, lalo na nasa creative tayo and technology. Alright, so step 10, always improve yourself. Connected siya sa ating step 1, which is you make up your mind, or you have to make a decision and make your strong why. Alright? So, above all, guys, hindi magiging realidad yung freelancing mo if you don't put your stake on the ground. Okay? If hindi mo ipupush yung accelerator and mag-uumpisa ka na. Okay? Never mangyayari yun. Hindi ako yung makakapagsimula sa freelancing mo. Okay? What I can do for you is to teach you what I did or what I learned from my experiences and my proven techniques. Yun lang pwede kong gawin. Nasa sa inyo na yan eh. Okay? So, you have to put your stake on the ground and allow yourself to experiment. Okay? Kasi dun mo lang kasi talaga malalaman ano yung kaya mo. And mas kaya mo pang gawin pala. Pag sinimulan mo siya. Alright? So guys, we're done with 10 actionable steps. So the number one reason why freelancers fail, if you guys may mga ano kayo, idea kayo, ano ba yung number one reason bakit nagfa-fail ang mga nagsa-start na freelancers? Or yung mga nagsimula na freelancers, ba't sila nagfa-fail? Ano yung reason nila? Ang hirap pala magsalita ng ano, no? We have to give it to our teachers, ano? Um, nakakamalat pala pag nagsasalita ka ng matagal. So, kudos sa lahat ng mga teachers natin and sa mga lahat ng ano teachers dito. Yes. Oo. Tumpak, rest, tama. They quit. The number one reason why freelancers fail, they give up. They quit. They give up easily. Oh, ang galing talaga ni Res. So guys, they get excited at first and give up at the first sign of failure. First sign of failure pa lang, nag-give up na sila. Nanood pa lang sila ng live webinar ni Margaret. Ano ba yan? Ang hirap naman ng pinapagawa namin sa amin ni Margaret. Tapos may pa-research pa talagang ano, pinapagawa si Margaret. Ayoko na guys. Anong pack up na, alis na ako dito. They give up easily at the first sign of failure. Pwede ding, oh my God, sabi ni Margaret, may exhaust ko naman pala daw dun sa inner circle kahit isang client. Hindi naman. Wag na lang kaya. 'Di ba? 'Di ba? Tama 'yan, sir. They rush things nga. Gusto nila madaliin eh, 'di ba? Lack of confidence. Pwede din cat. Um, wala silang confidence so nag-give up na sila. So halfway, napansin ko ha, for my over 8 years of freelancing, sa lahat ng mga nakatrabaho ko, colleagues ko, and sa lahat ng tinuruan ko, and even members ng agency, yun talaga. Eto talagang pinaka reason. Halfway through sa journey, nagko-quit na sila pag nahihirapan na sila. When it gets difficult, 'di ba? Ano 'yun, nagsisimula 'yun when you start to make excuses na, eh, 'di ba? Sasabihin mo na, "Ay hindi naman puwede kasi yung Intel Celeron, eh, yung Toshiba, hindi din puwede um, yung mga secondhand MacBook, eh." 'Di ba? Hindi na ako magfi-freelancing. You make a lot of excuses. Kahit ano bang excuses 'yan, alright? And then you cave into distractions, okay? Parang, okay, ganito. Nag-decide ka na, step one, you had made a decision na gusto mo maging social media manager. Then maya-maya, may nakita kang shiny objects syndrome, na siguro, gusto mo maging ganito, maging ganyan. Ay, dito na lang pala ako sa stock trading. Ay, dito na lang pala ako sa affiliate marketing. Ay, dito na lang pala ako sa ganito, ganyan, mga networking, mga ganun. Nakita mo yun. So, nag-cave in ka na dun. So, nakalimutan mo na rin yung freelancing mo. Okay? Kasi you cave into distraction. So, nawala ka eh. Nawala ka talaga sa focus mo. Then, you started for the wrong reasons. Diba? Eto talaga. Marami akong kilala kaya nag-quit sila sa freelancing din. Nag-give up sila easily. Hindi nila nakayanan yung obstacle. Kasi nag-start sila sa wrong reasons. Alright? Sa freelancing. Excuse me. You don't believe freelancing is a real job. Eto ako. This is exhibit A ulit. This is what I did before. Di ba naalala niyo sa timeline story ko? Kasi sabi kong quick. um, nag-start ako noong 2011. Tapos, curious lang ako. So, simulan ko freelancing. Pero hindi ko naman siya sineryoso. Di ba? Pumunta pa ako ng Malaysia. Nandun na sana yung chance ko. Pumunta pa ako ng Malaysia, nagtrabaho ako doon na hindi naman nag-pan out well. Kasi hindi ko inisip na freelancing is a real job. Di ba? Sabi ko, ano ba yan? Freelancing. Parang ganun. Um, you don't believe freelancing is a real job. All right? So, But when I started to believe na freelancing is a real business, dun na siya. Dun na siya. Trinato ko na siya na negosyo. Trinato ko na siya talaga na ano ko, yung sabi ni Sir Roland na startup mo. Then dun na, sunod-sunod na talaga siya. Kasi pag siniseryoso mo yan siya, isiseryoso ka din niya eh. 'Di ba? Yung freelancing, bibigay niya yun eh. 'Di ba? You don't develop healthy habits. Wala kang healthy habits. 'Di ba? Wala kang healthy habits, so okay, give up ka na. Alright? Ano ba yung mga healthy habits? Wala kang, um, lagi kang, hindi ka naman nagpa-practice talaga eh. Gusto mo matuto sa Adobe, hindi ka nagpa-practice. 'Di ba? Alam mo yung mga gano'n? Um, nagpa-practice lang kung gusto mo. Wala kang mga, hindi mo iningatan ang sarili mo. Wala kang self-care na ginagawa. Hindi ka natutulog na maayos. Hindi ka umiinom ng maraming tubig. As in, as petty as that, 'di ba? Yung mga healthy habits eh. Hindi ka nagkakaroon ng routine. Mga gano'n. So, ang daming reason. And lahat-lahat yun, nagi-give up ka na easily. And nagi-give up ka sa first sign of failure. Alright? So, yes, totoo. Imposter syndrome. Totoo yan, sir. Meron ding imposter. Yeah. We discussed this sa aming podcast before, sir. Yung imposter syndrome. Yeah. Ako din, it's a recurring emotional occurrence, di ba? So, kahit ako din mismo, this is a real story. When we first started the podcast or this group, ayoko talaga magpakita ng itsura ko. And ayoko magsalita. Gusto ko lang ano lang, audio lang. Kasi sabi ko, hindi naman ako makakabigay ng ano, wala naman akong siguro input na mabibigay. Oo nga, nagtrabaho ako for 8 years as a freelancer, pero feeling ko hindi ako equipped, sabi kong gano'n. Ang dami-dami kong mga self-doubts before. But, yeah, isa din siya sa maka makaka-give up sa'yo sa freelancing mo. Sabi ni Ivy, "This struggle is real but that's a challenge." Totoo. Kasi when it's easy, Ivy, everybody's doing it, 'di ba? Kung easy lang siya. So struggle siya, but it is worth it talaga. At least for me, Um, and then not taking the risk and focusing on the negative. Totoo, sir. Oo. Totoo. Lagi lang tayong Negatron, di ba? Negatron ka lang lagi. Ayun. Yes. And yun, lagi tayong nadidistract sa mga shiny object syndrome. They don't practice delayed gratification and don't appreciate the process. Exactly. You have to, kasi yung freelancing mo, it's not an overnight success eh. Sabi ni Milna kanina, Rome wasn't built in a day. Di ba? It's a journey, eh, it's a process, and yun ang pinakamaganda. You have this point A, then this point B. Ang maganda kasi doon yung journey, eh, yung process mo. Okay? And then, yeah, lagi kasing nandiyan kaagad eh, walang delayed gratification, 'di ba? Yeah, ako din, fan ako ng ganyan. Ako lagi ang pina-practice ko, delayed gratification talaga, Ivy. Kasi para hindi ka na confident na, ay, nagawa mo na pala, 'di ba? So, kailangan mo i-appreciate yung process. Sabi nga nila, trust the process, 'di ba? Ayun. So, guys, you need to develop a strong mindset and be consistent talaga, if you can. When you can talaga. Develop a strong mindset. Sabi na, ano ba yung mindset na yan? Woo ba yan? Or mga stare, crazy, ganito ba yan? No, hindi. Yung ano mo yan eh, yung paradigm yan ng mind mo. Alright? So sabi ko nga, we discussed that thoroughly sa aming paradigm shift na website, na webinar, yung about sa mindset. Develop a good mindset talaga for a Filipino freelancer. So you need to develop a strong mindset and be consistent you have to build a solid step one. Kaya nga, yung step one talaga siya. Yun talagang pinakauna mong gagawin. You have to make a decision and i-ano mo talaga yung mind mo to develop a strong core. All right? So, the number one reason why freelancers fail, they quit at the first sign of failure. All right? So, kung meron lang award, nabigyan na siguro natin ng paraffle si Res, no? Ayun. Yeah, that's it, guys. And yeah, let's put it all together. Carefully follow the steps 1 to 10, yung mga sinabi ko kanina. And then, you watch yung mga previous webinar, especially yung how to choose a profitable skill to offer para malaman mo ano yung offer mo talaga. Ano yung sweet spot mo. Okay? And guys, if nahihirapan pa kayo to find the niche or target market, you download the list of niches you can choose from. Download it from niches.articleanddesign.com. Andun yung list, meron kaming lucrative list of niches na pwede nyo i-consider if hindi kayo maka-find talaga ng spy nyo. Alright? You can download it. And then, guys, eto, you challenge yourself to kickstart your freelancing in 30 days by following these steps. Okay, 30 days lang. And then, minimum viable service lang ang kailangan mo na. Alright? To just kickstart. Alright? Challenge yourself If hindi pa kayo nagsimula, you challenge yourself, i-follow niyo lahat yung steps 1 to 10, and then do your own research, ha? Hindi naman pwede spoon feed natin lahat dito. Sink or swim, sink or swim. Okay? So, you have to do your research, um, follow the steps na nilaid out ko, and then give yourself a specific time in 30 days. Makasimula ka lang. Magawa mo lang lahat yun, and then makakuha ka ng isang client. Kahit isa lang. Diba? That's a challenge sa self nyo. And guys, if challenge nyo yan, I mean, kukunin nyo yung challenge na yan, let us know. Keep us updated. I-post nyo dito sa group para mabigyan namin kayo ng guide or ng ma-boost namin yung moral nyo if you need that. Alright? So, do that. Because the best time to start your freelancing career is actually yesterday. Okay? So, ito lang. I never said freelancing is easy. Kasi nga, di ba, sabi ko kanina, Ivy, if it's easy, everybody's doing this. 'Di ba? Hindi naman lahat gumagawa nito. But what I can say it, at least in my case, it's so worth it. Nakita niyo naman yung story ko kanina, 'di ba? Kung ano-ano nangyari sa akin. Hindi pa nga yun yung buong story, ang dami pa talaga eh. 'Di ba? But I can say now that it's really, really worth it. Okay? Kasi I did my part. I did the hard work. And then I tried to discipline myself talaga. Freelancing is not everyone's cup of tea. That's true. All right? Hindi to para sa lahat. Okay? If you're not sure whether freelancing is the right path for you, what I usually suggest sa mga gusto talaga mag-start pero parang hindi sila sure, you can just try doing it part-time first. Okay? Part-time lang talaga. Which is ganun naman dapat eh. Dahan-dahan lang. Do it part-time first lang. And then test the waters and see for yourself. If this is something that you really, really want to do, or if this is something na nakikita mo talaga yung self mo happily doing this. All right. So please, I never said it's easy, but I know, but I can say it's so worth it talaga. Because diba sabi ko kanina, Margaret, lost and now found Sulapas. That's my name. That's my name now. So yeah. All right, so that's it. I'm just gonna plug a bit lang today. I mean tonight. So if you like what you learned today, so meron akong Super Freelancers course. We have this course. We teach you the systems to automate some of your workload and to avoid chasing clients. So we have the formula there na paano mo ma-avoid yung feast or famine na situation. Kasi di ba yung tinuturo ng ibang freelancers, you chase clients after clients after clients. No, actually, hindi ka hindi ka up for that for the rest of your life. It's not like that. So in Super Freelancers, we teach a principle that you can avoid the feast and famine situation. All right? So you can enroll in 21 steps to fast track your freelancing business. Open pa siya yung Super Freelancers course. Hindi pa napapalitan yung presyo niya kasi hindi pa na-add lahat ng updates doon. So same presyo pa rin siya, 3.5 until Feb 15. And then you can pay one time, so 3.5 or 3 payments monthly. Hati siya. Ihati nyo lang 3.5 divided by 3. So ganun, every month babayaran nyo. So wala na akong mabibigay na code kasi naubos na lahat. I'm sorry, but what I can give you now is the same price lang bago pa siya ma-release sa public in Feb 15. Guys, hindi pa to talaga na-release sa public. Feb 15 ang release niya sa public. Pag release niya, iba na yung price niya. Kasi ang dami-dami nang idadagdag doon. So, what's inside the Super Freelancers course? We have 21 steps. So, ito yung mga content ng Super Freelancers course natin. And I'm teaching 6 client acquisition strategy, right? Na pwede nyo i-adapt and pwede nyo gawin how to find your clients. All right. Then, so step 11 is very important because we teach you how to develop your freelancing system para magkakaroon ka ng system because systems equals freedom. All right. Systems equals processes equals freedom. All right. So, and then we also have, of course, the legalities and taxes no freelancing, which is under step 19. The ignorantia lehis neminem excusat. I don't know if I pronounce it correctly, but ang ibig sabihin nun, ignorance of law excuses no one. Okay? So, yun yung mga legalities, copyright, taxes, etc. ng freelancing. So, yeah, we have bonuses. Yung isang bonus lang dito, guys, is price like 10,000 pesos. Binibenta ko sa client ko ng 10,000 pesos. Pero ilalagay ko dito yung bonus na to. So, we have the following bonuses. And tuturuan din namin kayo paano gumawa ng one-page website portfolio to look professional. And then, na makakatipid kayo din. All right? So, these are the things, the bonuses inside. Marami pa siyang darating, actually. But as of now, and this is a plus palas, of course. If you enroll today until Feb 14, you will receive the Beyond the Course coaching call. So you will have a free one-on-one 2 hour, not 1 hour, 2 hour coaching call with me. All right. So, with Margaret. So, kanino pa ba kayo pwede makapag-usap? And then, dun sa gumawa ng Super Freelancers. Di ba? So, if you enroll today until 5/14 lang, you will get this plus bonus. So, yeah, the price is just this and not open to public yet. 5/15 is i-release na namin siya sa public. So, go to the link below. Ilalagay ko dito after and enroll if you want, or if you want someone to try this one. So, yeah, guys, so supplemental videos, ito. I will leave this PDF sa inyo later para ma-check nyo yung mga supplemental videos na mga sinabi ko dito. So, wow, ang tagal. Ito na ang pinakamatagal na webinar na ginawa ko sa buong buhay ko. So, Q&A time. So, thank you for watching. And any questions or anything you'd like to share, please write down in the comments. So, I will stop this screen share para makita nyo ako. All right? So, thank you. All right. So if you have questions, I can answer them now. Siguro we're gonna have 5 to 10 minutes na lang kasi sobrang tagal na tayo. And if I can't answer your question, mag-reply ako. Okay? Uh, Mag-reply ako sa ano nyo, sa mga comments nyo after because late na rin. So, sobrang tumagal yung ano na to. Kasi sabi ko nga, I'm not skimping on this. We made this comprehensive talaga for you guys, for may reason talaga kayo na magsimula. Nandito na lahat. Okay? So, yeah. So, if my question kayo, just write it down below. Um, I'm gonna run through, no? So thank you so much sa lahat na nag-attend ngayon and sa lahat ng mga discussions natin. I appreciate it. Sila, yeah. And I'm so happy na may nakaka-relate din sa story ko, Ivy. I'm so happy na nasa pharma ka din. 'Di ba? Um, it's so funny, 'di ba? Kung ano yung mga tinapos natin, hindi siya related sa mga ano natin, sa mga pinagagawa natin ngayon. So yeah, sabi niya ni Sir Roland, comparing to other freelancers. Totoo sir, yung comparison talaga, yung nakakamatay yun eh. 'Di ba? Nakakamatay yung comparison. So guys, avoid this behavior, especially when you're starting. Kasi meron kasi talagang, ano, meron kasi talagang, tawag na to, mas magaling sa atin. Okay? And that's okay. That's fine. Right? So my question si Aline, how is this course different from all other courses available out there? Good question. Actually, hindi ko siya masasagot talaga kasi hindi ko naman na-take yung mga courses eh, 'di ba? Kung ano mga available courses diyan, hindi ko siya na-take eh. So hindi ko siya masasagot talaga. But ang makakasagot niyan yung mga nag-take nun and nag-take ng courses namin. So if meron dito na nanonood na naka-take ng course namin, what do you think guys is your favorite thing sa course? Please comment down below. Pero if I were to answer that one, based sa akin as a creator of it, um, I think ganito siya eh. Yung course kasi, because it's created by me, di ba? So ang experience ko as a creator is optimized, yung course is optimized both sa client side and and employee side. Kasi bakit? Ang experience ko kasi, di ba? I experience hiring Filipino freelancers din. May experience ako. So alam ko ano yung hinahanap ng mga clients. Okay? So tinalagay natin dito sa kurso ano yung kailangan ng clients. Then ako, I'm a practitioner. I'm a freelancer din. So, alam ko din ano yung hinahanap ko, 'di ba, as a freelancer. So in that case, may unfair advantage ako from other freelancers because I work as an executive management. So meron akong client side and employee side kumbaga. Client side and freelancer side. So all rolled into one, sinali ko dito sa course na to. So you have to know na optimize siya sa client, then optimize din siya para sa'yo as a freelancer. And then I think sa first parts ng kurso talaga, dinevelop namin talaga properly dun yung mindset. Okay? Then, hindi siya yung woo-woo mindset thing. Dinevelop namin siya properly. And then, I think ang difference niya, pag nakakakita lang ako sa mga YouTube, yung sa mga YouTube kasi parang, yung sa mga freelancing na tinuturo nila, lahat mindset eh. Okay? Walang action. Dito sa Super Freelancer course natin is actionable steps siya talaga. Like, literally, over the shoulder, talagang, like, nasa screen ako, tinuturo ko paano gagawin yun, yung may mga steps doon. Okay? For example, we have a test, deep test, kung it's a deep dive exercise, paano mo hanapin yung mga clients mo, or paano mo hanapin yung super clients mo. Tinuturo ko siya talaga. Alright? So, talagang nasa screen ko. Ginagawa ko siya paano siya gawin. Ano pa ba? I think hindi ako same with this webinar, hindi ako nag-skim sa course talaga. It's very, very comprehensive. Na gusto ko kasi, pag naka-enroll ka sa course, pag natapos mo yun, parang wow, eto na yung kailangan ko. Comprehensive, nandito na siya lahat. And remember, 6 client acquisition strategies, 'di ba? So, andito na siya lahat. Nandito na lahat talaga from freelancing system, from taxes and legalities, the boring ones, nandun na siya lahat. And branding, marketing, positioning yourself, lahat. Pricing, freedom number, tinuturo namin paano. Yung mga ganun. So, nandun siya lahat. I think, yun yung masasabi ko as the creator of the course and all. But yun nga, sabi ko, hindi ko siya masasagot properly kasi hindi ko naman na-take yung ibang course. Pero eto lang yung ano ko, yung take ko, based sa, ano, based sa ko as a creator. And last but not the least, if you see the price of the course, it's actually very cheap sa totoo lang. Kasi yung isa dyan na bonus is, pinibenta ko siya ng 10,000 pesos eh. Diba? So, binonus ko siya dyan. Kasi gusto ko talaga lahat ng clients is magkaroon ng professional portfolio. I mean, lahat ng freelancers. So, the price of the course is sobrang cheap talaga for a comprehensive course. Kasi bakit? Ganito kasi yung thinking ko eh. There's a democratization of information ngayon. Bakit ko kayo sisingilin ng 20,000 sa kurso? Okay? And I want everyone to have this change sa life nila. If ang pinoproblema nila is pera, eto na yun guys, 3,500 lang. Okay? Kung mag-increase man ang presyo niya sa 15, hindi siya mataas din. Okay? So, I want everyone to have this. Because you have to change something sa life mo if matagal mo na talaga gusto magkaroon ng guide and wala kang guide. And this is your guide. Alright? Anyway, masyado ko nang plinag yung course. I'm sorry. Sobrang na ano ako, na na-carried away ako. So, yeah, subscribe to our YouTube channel then. Please, please, guys. Hindi namin talaga ginagamit yung YouTube channel noon, but this month we're going to start using it. So guys, please subscribe to our YouTube channel. So article and design, just search for it. Ilalagay ko naman lahat dito, yung mga links after. Article and design, search for it sa YouTube because we're going to post a lot of content in there. Gagamitin na namin siya. Kasi may mga requests sa ating members na gusto din daw nila sa YouTube. All right. So yeah. So guys, thank you so much. Kung may mga question pa kayo, just please, 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 meron pa tayong 2 minutes. I can still stay here for 2 minutes. So, um, ilalagay ko lang yung link ng kurso if you wanted to check it out. If you wanted someone to check it out. And don't forget guys to download yung niches.articleanddesign.com kung hinahihirapan kayo gumawa ng nahihirapan kayo sa gumawa ng mga super clients nyo. Alright? Ayun. So, yeah. Adapt or die. Totoo. Totoo. This is true, Uh, this is so true, Res. Adapt or die. Like, yun yung sinasabi ko sa small business owners, lalo na yung time ng pandemic, wala pa silang mga website. Wala silang mga website. So it's either, sabi ko sa kanila, hey, you need to have a website kasi mag-order online yung mga clients ngayon. So you have to go digital or you'll die. Alright? So tama yan, Res. Adapt or die. Alright? So sabi ni Sir, I agree. It's a comprehensive list. It felt like watching The Dark Knight and wants to pay after the movie. Yeah. Thank you for appreciating it, sir, no? So, yeah, I don't want to skimp on this kasi talaga, sir, kasi I wanted everyone to have that chance, actually, to have the chance kasi ang daming Filipinos na gusto simulan pero hindi nagagawa. So, I wanted everyone to have the chance. And if I can make something, ito yun. If I could give something, I believe ito yung pwede ko mabigay sa inyo. Um, um, Kailangan siguro yung binabayad niyo lang sa kurso is lang parang one step lang dun eh, 'di ba? So, but yeah, after the movie's finished. Yeah. So guys, please subscribe to our YouTube channel if you want, because we're gonna post a lot of content there. And please, guys, subscribe to or follow us on Spotify, Article and Design Podcast. We're gonna have the new episode ngayong Saturday, February 13, sa podcast. Um, Ayun. Please, I'm excited for the new episode kasi ito yung ni-request din sa atin ng members natin dito. So I hope ma-deliver ko siya or na-deliver ko siya properly kasi all the na-record na yun. So, Next Saturday, we're going to live stream the podcast here. So it's a video podcast. So makikita nyo rin ako. And then you can join me and then let's share together. All right. So wala na ata kayong mga questions. So guys, if you have a question, just leave it here. And may replay ito after this webinar, may replay. And then you can also watch a replay sa YouTube. And of course, nandun din siya sa Facebook page natin. And you can add me on Facebook if you wanted to add me as a friend. Kasi sino ba naman magtutulungan? Tayo-tayo lang. 'Di ba? Mga kapwa freelancer. So you can add me as a friend on Facebook. Open naman ako sa ganyan. So yeah, I guess late na. So we need to take this down a notch na. So thank you so much for your presence tonight. Sa lahat ng umaten, thank you. I appreciate your time and um, yeah, and I really, really like yung mga ano nyo, mga ideas, I mean, mga shinare nyo na inputs dito. And I'm so happy na, ano, um, na nandito kayo tonight. Kahit na medyo mahaba yung webinar. So yes, last but not the least, sabi ni Sir, under promise, over deliver, and of course, yeah, that's it. Under promise and over deliver talaga. Yan ang pinaka-importante. Kaya nga, before pa tayo hihingi ng testimonial, magde-deliver ka ng great results. Kasi dyan talaga, magiging, mag-iiba yung ano, circle ng freelancing mo, mag-iiba talaga siya pag nagbibigay ka ng ano, great results. All right? So thank you so much, guys, and I'll see you on the next one. And please feel free to hang around the group natin. You just want to share anything. Guys, if you want, you have your projects, you have your portfolio or whatever events that you wanted to share, just please feel free to share sa group natin. Okay? So thank you and have a good night. And I'll see you sa Saturday sa podcast episode. Bye.